Welcome back to another NHL playoff game, play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, local franchise directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. We are right now catch up the game between the Edmonton and the Vegas Golden Knights. We are at the middle of the 8 minute and 28 seconds to go remaining on the first period. Still 1-1 between both teams. Edmonton attacking now. McDavid shoot the puck. Rebound on the left side and missed the net by Evan Kane. Bronswat look hurt about that one over there. I'm not sure what's happening. We're going to be interesting to follow up with this with 8:15 to go. We thanks everybody, guys, to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Tonight, while you are here, coach, why not? You did not start the game. We just finished the show. It's called the NHL Draft Lottery live streaming. And we stay about 90 minutes over there, talk about the Montreal Canadiens going to select number 5th overall pick in 2023. That's happening. And the goal for the Edmonton guys, for Gel, the first goal of the playoff. Assisted by Ren and McLeod at 2:45, and then at 4:44, Marchessault, first goal of the playoff, assisted by Jack Eichel. That's what we got there. Now we have a Bronswat hurt, look like, and then Hill prepared to go, possible on the ice. We have to wait, but Bronswat not looking good with his knee, and he looked like painful about that. He cannot stand up. It looked like a knee, his right knee, or the left knee, not looking good. Very bad news for the Vegas Golden Knights. Laurent Bronswat leave the ice on only one leg. We don't like to have any athletes to be that way. Shake his head, go slowly to the bench. Now waiting for the people pick him up under the shoulder. And Eden Hill is going to be number 33. He's going between the pipe now and is walking slowly to go directly for the locker room. This is the night, it's possible the end of the hymn with the series for Laurent Bronswat. After he make a save, you can see his T-push, but when he did his T-push, you can see he's going to shut down. Let's say again, his push. Here we go. You can see when he used his T-push from the left to the right, the pain get out right away, and he stopped. He dived in front of him like he was already in pain. Very bad news for the Vegas Golden Knights, the losing. Bronswat. I tried to get a little bit more information, guys, of what's going on with the stats, so you get you a little bit more. I'm getting back again. We welcome everybody. Thanks to be with our Hockey Nation Live show on the great night of the hockey. Tonight, game number 3 between the Vegas and the Edmonton Oilers. The series is 1-1 so far between both teams. Thanks so much, everybody. We see the likes is coming up. Andy's in the house. Thanks so much. Colin Kane, thanks so much. Very kind of you about that. We would like to pull more like the knee, Andy, about that one over there. So I think that's the way I will see that. Go back now, shooting by Edmonton. Hill make a save, the puck bouncing back, then rebound in front of the net. Will be recovery right there. The part of the Vegas. Jake for that. Jeremy Alla, welcome in the house. Huge blow for the Vegas. Steve G, yep, right. RG Calabo, welcome back. Everybody else, thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. Go back now, don't pin the pipe by the Vegas, go back deep by the Edmonton Oilers. Reset, go to the left side, long stretch pass and then the zone. Go back, tip the skate of the Vegas, recovery by Vegas, going to reset now on the zone. Down the part behind Skinner behind the net. Chasing right now by Ekholm. Ekholm find a way to get a puck back to Bouchard or CC. I believe it was CC. Love the puck, possibly an icing. That would be the call for again the Vegas, again the Oilers going to reset all the way back on defensive zone after an icing with 7:19 minutes to go remaining. 7:19 to go on this period, first of the night. Thanks so much to join us tonight. Donc, Willie's not back in the house, everybody. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Appreciate that. Nick is maybe at the airport already to get better his family. But we'll see what's happening there. Go back now to Theodore. Theodore bring the puck to the left side, recovery by Stone, leave the puck to Theodore. Left side Skinner, make a save by Skinner, recovery now by by Theodore because the puck to Stone. Stone wrap up in front of the net, another save by Skinner. And the puck go back, and finally, Skinner put the glove over the puck to make another whistle. We're going to reset now on the left side for him. 11 shot now for the... well, that was lucky tonight. Columbus, Anaheim, and Rabinov, you're absolutely right. They see number 5. Thanks so much for all the likes. Yann Gionnet, directement de la belle province de Nouveau-Brunswick et de la maison. Rebonsoir, Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau. Excuse, Nicolas, je t'ai pas dit bonsoir earlier in the show. Nick is getting hammered and Rabinov. Je pensais que tu avais fini pour la soirée. Ben non, Nicolas, tu me connais. On n'arrête pas de travailler, Nicolas, ici. Go Wheeler, bien dit, mon Yann. Go back now, shoot by Vegas. Go tonight. The puck go in front of net. Miss the puck. Great possible for Vegas anyway. That others don't pay pipe by Hyman. Hyman look like he's hurt. Hyman now. Will be interesting what it will be. Look like Hyman right now. Pain to skate back, checking. I don't know what happened to him. And now, marches sur le puck, dip by Ceci. Miss the puck completely. And Hyman, guys, something wrong with Hyman. I know recovery now by Nicolas Hag in front of Aiden Hill. We know a minute ago, Laurent Brossoit quit the ice with an injury, left knee. Will be follow up the next couple of minutes, see what happened with him. But look like he's not going to return in. Not only tonight, I don't see him to returning for the playoff. Go anyway to Vegas, drop the pipe behind the net of the Edmonton. Less 6 minutes to go remaining of the first period. Still 1-1. Friedgel and Marchessault are the scorer of the both team tonight. Edmonton attacking now. Tressel shoot the puck bouncing back on that side. Pinch run out by the Edmonton Oilers. Recovery by Vegas. Paddle now for the puck outside the zone. But Edmonton going to recovery, regroup on the defensive zone. Another big hit between Edmonton and players. Now go around. Don't play pipe by McLeod behind Hill. Intercept the puck barely. Recovery by the defenseman of Theodore. Go DD, set up by McNabb, intercept by Oilers, pass the puck to the wall, lose his edge, the puck bouncing back, and then Vegas going to recover by Ryland Smith, I believe. Don't play the puck for himself, intercept by Skinner. Skinner pass the puck to the ball, all the back of the blind, intercept by Pedro Jadot, return the puck on the right side of the Skinner, get to Riley Smith. Smith ran the puck on the board, attacking up by Holden, by Carlson, get hit by the Edmonton Oilers, but Carlson battle for the puck, but in front of that, Skinner make a save. The Vegas hit the post barely. Go back on the right side, recovery by the behind the net by Martinez, running puck to Carlson. Carlson loses the puck, pinched by the Vegas. Finally, Edmonton going to dump the puck outside the zone, but again, Vegas recovery. A better team for Vegas tonight to recover, to play better the first period after they have a really bad game at home. Anyhow, Vegas don't play point right side. The Skinner battle now behind the net. Holden recovery puck, but in point for net. Stone shoot the puck, and Skinner make the save with a glove. Nothing else. The smile of Max Stone as Skinner just robbed Max Stone with a big save with the glove. Guys, we have 14 shot for the Vegas can again only 6 for the Edmonton Oilers. We have a TV timeout, so don't go nowhere, guys. Stay with me live. We're going to give you a little bit more information, update about all the stats on the board. You can get it. 10 hit by Vegas, 15 for the Vegas for Edmonton. Here we go. We are back now. We want to thank everybody to join us live tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. An update for Bronswell from Steve. So possible is the hip problem. We'll see what happening there. The shot are 13-6 right now for the Vegas Golden Knights. Look like an NHL change again the number. It's happened sometimes. They do this all the time. Question for Woody Snyder. I'm in back of William McClary. Coach, are there still some Canadian beer in the cooler? Unfortunately, we did not do anything really with the Montreal finish 5. We cannot do anything. Claude Richard, welcome back, Claude, from Ottawa, Bleu Blanc Rouge. If you did not know what's going on with the NHL Draft Lottery happening couple of 1 hour ago, the Chicago Blackhawks become the #1 overall pick for the upcoming NHL Draft in Nashville, June 28, June 29. The Hockey Nation Show will be live for round #1, guys, and come back for day #2. We're going to go a little bit the first hour of that draft pick round #2. Now, for the second is going to be Anaheim Ducks, and third, the Columbus Blue Jackets, following by the San Jose Sharks and the Montreal Canadiens #5. And all the way to the bottom is the same ranking what we saw at the top 16 NHL. So that's what's happening, guys, for that. Pierre Martin, salut, welcome back. Senska knocked the door. RJ mentioned about Logan Thompson. Now, Thompson does not play anymore, I think. Bouchard has become such an asset for others bound at the shot too. Yeah, Bouchard, like I talked about him yesterday, in fact, like Bouchard took opportunity, the fact that Dyson Barry is out. And it reminds me a mix of Shea Weber, not on the physicality of Bouchard, but more on the one-timer or the slap shot that Bouchard has. Long time ago, we call him the Gaston Gingras. Remember Gaston Gingras for the Montreal Canadiens, an amazing great shot. Anyhow, go back now to Vegas, go to the park, Jack Eichel, shoot the park, block shot by Skinner. We're going to recover at the left side of the Skinner at 3:52 to go, remaining 3:52. We call him the Chevreuil, but we call him the Michael Cournoyer, the brother of the Roadrunner, Gary Cournoyer. Both of you, thanks so much to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget to click on the like, that'd be awesome. Pierre Martin, welcome back with Yann, of course, Steve G, William McClary. Talk about Bouchard. Love Evan Bouchard. We said he's going to be a good hockey player in the NHL. Draft at 10 overall pick by the Edmonton Oilers. Go back now to the board of the hill. On the right side, Vegas tried puck outside zone. The puck bouncing back between Bigstad, go behind net, recovery by Vegas. Martinez tipped the puck by the Vegas, down the puck into the zone, pinch on up by the Edmonton Oilers. We have offside create at the blue line by the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to reset on the neutral zone for next. Marco Larabie back for drop the puck at the dog somewhere, somehow. Budden said that Ab should pick Dewaski with the 5th overall pick. Here we go. Dewaski will be the conversation for sure. One of them, yeah. I just feel that he's not on the top 5 of my selection for Dewaski. I think Montreal should go more with Smith or Carlson or Mitch Carver. Go back around the Edmonton Oilers, try to forecheck in the puck, bouncing the puck by Colsar. The puck stay in the zone, but unfortunately for Edmonton, Calgary, the Vegas try to puck, down the puck in the defensive zone at Edmonton. Battle now a 6 player at the blue line of the territory Edmonton. Now Colsar loses his helmet, go back straight to the bench. Now puck stuck between the latter game. Vegas won the battle. Go back to Nicolas Arge, but finally lost the puck. We got to Edmonton. They're going to regroup. Don't put the puck in the neutral zone now. All the way back in front of the hill. Recovery by McLeod. And McLeod draw the puck back to a little bit too far for Kolak. Pinch the puck all the way back at the goal line. Intercept by Vegas, going to get out of the zone. I think it's by Carlson. Carlson now lose the puck finally, and Edmonton return the puck. Go back to DDD. Set up by Vegas Golden Knight. Pass the puck now on the defensive zone of the Edmonton. They go to regroup with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go remaining. Scanning one up, Edmonton Oilers coming now on the offensive zone. Look like he's flying Kulak, I believe. Wow, Kulak look no, it was McDavid. I'm sorry about that. I said Kulak. I know now why happening. Good evening to everyone. John Mickelson, welcome back in the house tonight. Devon Hot, welcome Devon. Thanks to be with our Canadian. I said I would pick right user. Does not listen to TV announcer and Rabinoff. Oh, wait, they are a game tonight. Here we go, Marco. Hello, Devon. Thanks again, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We'll welcome all of them back. Finally, we have a new goaltender back up for the Vegas Golden Knight. And that's what they are. All back now, recovery by the Vegas Golden Knight. Keep the puck at the red line. Don't put the puck on the right side of the Skinner. First one to get it is Riley Smith. Riley Smith in front of Ekholm. Won the battle. Putting the puck around the board. Amario putting the puck in front of net. Kick winning again by Amario. Final puck and then Smith make a save. Smith shot. I'm sorry about that. That was Skinner make a save. Oh my God. Go back around the defensive zone. The Vegas are going to regroup. Go back. DD set up by Prudential. Return the puck now to McNabb, I believe. Don't pin the puck in neutral zone. The puck go back to the right side. Skinner recovered by Leon Trossador. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining in the first period. Still 1-1. 2 quick goal at the beginning of the first period from both teams. Keep the score right now 1-1. Go back now. Edmonton attacking now at the big stab. Bring puck to the left side of the right side of the hill. Edmonton battle for the puck now. The wall. Bring puck. Cycling puck behind the net. Recovered by Big Stab. Big Stab control puck with one hands. Bring the puck around. Cycling again. Intercept by Vegas. But again, Edmonton try to get into the same place. Cycling. Battle now for the wall. We have 4 players. And now the Vegas go tonight. Cannot put the puck outside the zone. Edmonton keep the puck deep. I love the width of Edmonton bring the forechecking right now with Yamamoto with Big Stab. Now we have behind the net. We have an ice stick by Jack Eichel. No call on that one over there. And going to reset now by Vegas go tonight on the red line. Check by Jack Eichel. Bring the puck around the board. Now in front of the net. Now Eichel's coming now. Shoot the puck in front of the net. They go back. And the boot! The Vegas go tonight score. After we miss an ice stick, I believe. And the Vegas go tonight score. Wow. Marchessault is second goal of the game. Marchessault score. Assisted by Eichel again. And that's what we got, guys. The Vegas go tonight straight at the end of this period, guys. We have an ice hit by Jack Eichel, but no call. This will be really interesting conversation. And the next couple of minutes after that, the Vegas go tonight coming with Jack Eichel in front of the net. And Marchessault score the second goal of the Vegas. Wow. Talk about a turnover right there. That's happening there. 16 shots versus 7, guys. Vegas is all over the Edmonton Oilers. Very interesting. Shocking, by the way. Wow. 2-1 for the Vegas good night at the end of the first period almost. They will take about it at night when referee looking right at the ice stick. How that one hurt. Grafty par Marchessault. Tip the puck in front of net by Jack Eichel. Shot. You're absolutely right about this, Marco. Wow. Go back now, get out of the zone by the Edmonton Oilers. I can't wait to see Al. Remember Al, then come on, Oilers, Mr. Devon. Here we go. We have less than 10 seconds to go remaining. The Vegas going to regroup all the way back on neutral zone. Don't play the puck. Turn around by Oilers, possible offside with 4 seconds to go remaining on this period at the blue line. Wow. Ice stick missing by the referee behind the net. For Jack Eichel, again, Yamamoto was not called. And then after that, Jack Eichel carried on the puck and passed the puck in front of the net. Tip in front of the net. Great play by the Vegas good night. Yamamoto look his face and said, what the heck is going on here? And looked like he had nothing there. Another ice stick for Nicola Haig in the front of the Nicola of the McLeod. Now we have some kind of push all the way back over there. We have McDavid and Prudential. Colsall behind. Bouchard in the middle of this one with Nicolas Roy. And it will be the end of the second period right the way back over there. Prudential with Trossador. Evic Kane in the middle of this one over there. And we have the end of this second period that way over there, pushing left and right. And that will be the end of this. And that way, with the end of this first period, guys, at the Roger Arena. We're going to see the play right there way. Carrier with McDavid. Wow, high stick by Kane. Will be interesting to see that one over there. and can't get out the game. Cross-checking by, wow. This will be interesting to see that. Wow, 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 wow. But we have 3 goals. Fogiel scored at 2:45, set by Ren and McLeod. Marchessault, first of the 2 at 4:44, set by Eichel. And then the same thing happening, 19:09. Marchessault strike again, second goal of the playoff, and second goal of the night. 16 shots for Vegas, and Edmonton is at 7. No power play is on the first period, but look like the Vegas going to return at the beginning of the second period on the power play. This is what we got tonight between both teams. We apologize. We start the game at the middle of the first period because we are a delay. We was at the live stream NHL Draft Lottery 2023. If you don't know, Chicago Blackhawks win the lottery tonight over the Anaheim Ducks. And this is what happening in the NHL tonight for that. Now, after 2-1 period play in the Roger Arena, the Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 2-1 over the Edmonton Oilers. Going to give you all the update here about the stats. 14-20. Yeah, that's it. We'll see what's going about the chat in the house. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with our Canadian Live show. That was I was thinking. And the terrible final a minute for the Oilers. Not go moved by Kane, since he got. Kane thought his eye stick was not penalty anymore, and they by extra close the eye by the regular Batman. Kevin moved by Ken. What was the thinking? He's thinking, and yeah, it was all paid by someone, and there we go. And for Almiller at work again. I stick a cross check and no call result, and Vegas goal to Steve G. Yeah, it's crazy indeed. I see the referee missed the call often and something right the next to him. Remember, like, I don't know who it was. Like, Suzuki got a punch in the face and nobody called it. That goal, great example of all short players can still be strong on the puck, all sans de gravité. 1 point, Marco, and we add to you guys 2 things. When you drive to the net and when you leave your stick on the ice, everything could happen. But great point, Marco, about your comments. Trossard does not yet and Rabinov, a great point about that one over there. Closure cannot afford to blow at this game. Although lucky there was no blood for the measure. Steve G. Could be others 2 minutes for cross-checking. Getting penalty, they are always ready to cheap shot someone. Blackhawks think perfectly last year. Willie Snyder said about this. We want to thank all the moderators to be a part of the show tonight and all the people in the chat. We appreciate that. If you don't click on the likes yet, we would love to have you. The resume, the first period too. One thing we did not talk about is the departure at the middle of the game by the goaltender Laurent Brossoit for the Vegas Golden Knights. He unfortunately he hurt himself from a T-push at some point, and he was removed and left the eyes only on one leg. CG talk about a hip. Some people talk about a knee. We don't know yet, but at the end of the night, we don't see. We're not going to see Laurent Brossoit not only tonight, possible for the rest of the playoff. But something I feel up. It's Aiden Hill now is between the pie for the Vegas Golden Knights. Not getting top 2 pick, apparently is getting closer to Montreal. We'll see up in it. Some suspension incoming at Denver. Will be interesting to Montreal for Florida pick and prospect. I will not do that. If you want to know my ID, I will not touch a Pierre Dubois allowed. We don't need him right now. Montreal don't need any player like Pierre Dubois. And why to spend players for Pierre Dubois? Pierre Dubois was not happy in Columbus. Pierre Dubois is not happy in Winnipeg Jet. And Pierre Dubois is not going to be happy in Montreal after 2-3 years. This is 2.0 Jonathan Drouin, in my opinion. Pierre Dubois never scored 35 goals in NHL. Pierre Dubois never reached over 75 points in NHL. He had an average of 0.7 points per game. But the inconsistency of Pierre Dubois pissed off exactly what everybody said about Mike Hoffman and Jonathan Drouin and Kuryanov, everything like that. The Pierre Dubois disappear 20 times per year, 25 times per year, every year. Look about his resume game. He's the guy don't show up every game. That's what he is. Now, if you think Pierre Dubois is going to be the one with Montreal Canadiens, that's perfect. But again, remember what I just said, all the red flag about Pierre Dubois. Yeah, spent a full goal and 25 game from January 17 to March 30. That's Pierre Dubois. But if you think Pierre Dubois is the answer for the Montreal Canadiens, I respect your opinion. Pierre Dubois is a winger, is not a center. Pierre Dubois is not 6'3", 6'4", he's only 6'2". But again, will be interesting what happening tonight with the next couple of months, weeks. I will not Pierre Dubois will touch him. It will cost you $8 million at 6 to 8 years, by the way. For a player like John Anderson. A little bit more on the point, of course, but that's what you bring on the table. We'll see what happened in there. Lucky, it was not blood for a measure. Others can afford not getting top two. Felix Wood, Montreal, Florida, and a prospect. If McCall gets suspended, Ken definitely gets suspended. Steve G. Yeah, it could be that, but he have only 2 minutes, no game on Sunday. I think he's going to be fine. He's going to reach a 5 minute. It's not start a game since March. William McClay, that's right there. Do you see the league bend sweep? Yes, Denver. I see this very properly. I don't see why not. But I can't wait to see the response for Toronto. But we've always been disappointed when they're supposed to respond, and I think could happen. Denver. Thanks for your question. Pelé is a dog. A great point. Sébastien Fortier, Facebook. Welcome back, Monsieur Sébastien Fortier. Come on, people. Hit the likes. Dan Ashon. Dan Ashon directly from Winnipeg Jets. The reason for the lottery is so team don't think on purpose. I think the lottery should be for first pick to support the Andy thinking reasoning. It was happy with Martin Saint-Louis and Columbus. But now, pay attention, guys. Martin Saint-Louis was not in Columbus. Right? So the Martin Saint-Louis in Columbus, he was an advisor, assistant coach during the training camp. Martin Saint-Louis was not behind the bench. Martin Saint-Louis was not with the Columbus Blue Jacket. He was hired as an advisor, special coach during the training camp. That's how the relationship he got with Martin Saint-Louis and Pierre Dubois. That's pretty much it about that. For that, Gary. But again, Gary, I like enough tap. When anybody likes Pierre Dubois, I respect all of you, and it's okay. I'll just give you another perspective of Pierre Dubois, how he is. For me, I will not trade for him. I will him to show to me and Winnipeg Jet his last season with a Winnipeg Jet if he can produce 30 goals, 35 goals, and 75 points. If he does this, now you sign him at UFA and you give him only $7 million and you give him a 5-year contract, 5 years. But again, it comes with a baggage too. And inside the luggage, it's not always perfectly great with Pierre Dubois. Expect a guy play 60 games per year. That's what he does. That's what he proved it. Right? And look, the playoff again, the Vegas Golden Knights. He showed up the first game. He disappeared game number 2. He gave 3 bad penalties. Game number 3. And number 4, he was not there. Number 5, it was the one from Rick Barnes with 2 other players said they never push back. You need your best players show up. And that's why he did not do it. And you know how it works in Montreal? When you have French-Canadian that's not performing, does not work. Whatever who they are. The risk come with Pierre Dubois. That's my point here. I don't say you can get any other players. I just said Pierre Dubois, you're going to get a player with risk come with. The time will tell us. Again, I have no problem, but I will not trade my pick number 29 or 32, whatever, for Pierre Dubois and another prospect for Pierre Dubois. I will wait next year after that. But everything could happen. And after that, we'll come back and I was just watching replay of San Jose Columbus. Dogs have been pissed off about not getting number one, Willie. Yes, if you're an Anaheim Dog guy, this is really bad news for them. You get Fantilli maybe, but you're losing Bedard. Bedard is, imagine Bedard is a Grass McDavis right there. You know, now Chicago Blackhawks go with Bedard, and they need to build something around him for sure. Good evening, Mr. Dan Hacham. Everybody thinks so. And our tap, a good coach about Pierre-Luc is would cost too much and he will disappear eventually. You should avoid. Again, I'm not said it should be sure what they are doing with Pierre-Luc. Vinny James is back again. Welcome back. Thanks for being real deal. Knock the door. Welcome back. Gary said, in our top 5 is better than 7. Yeah, well said, Gary. You need it. First Edmonton, I believe in the game. Coach Shishkin. How are you? You say, by the way, hello in our top. Mr. A2, welcome in the house. I'm good. And you? No to Perrin et Lafrenière sur Senska. You said at 5 they will draft a really good player. You're absolutely right about this. And again, I trust Ken Hughes, of course. Political Sound, Blackout won better. Yes, they won better and they draft him. If Chicago going to rush the rebuild? No, Corey. They still consider what they have. Look, they have a lot of good players they select for the last 4 years, like Lucas Recall will be now with them. Korchinski, the defenseman, I think have 1 more year to go. And Nazar going to returning, I believe, with Michigan Wolverine next year. But they have a lot of good players under system. If the ad take a risk with Miskov, then they cannot also gamble with Pierre-Luc Dubois. Palat Legembon could be contagious to younger team mate. They have 2 first and 4 second about that. Chicago won the lottery. It would be picking number 1. Yeah, all and an attack. Roll the dice. Go Abs go. Will not be funny if Bedard turn out to be the next Alexander. Not close allowed. Not allowed. I don't think Chicago has a lot of prospects, but they have a lot of picks. But they have a few prospect guys. I will give you this to you guys. Chicago guys, last year, they got number 7, Kevin Korchinski, defenseman for Seattle Thunderbird. They got Frank Nazar, 13th overall pick. They got number 1, 25th, Sam Renzel, big defenseman, play at the high school in Minnesota. They got, after that, number 39, guys, Paul Lonwinski, played at Kingston, is a center. This is the top 4 pick last year. 2 years ago, they got only 1 pick overall. It was Northern Ireland for Prince Albert. That's not a good year for them to get that one for the Chicago. The year before that, Lucas Richel for 2020. They got the 17th. They had the goaltender, Drew Comesso, number 46 overall. The year before that, it was Kirby Duck, but they trade him to get the Mazar. They trade Adam Bongvis, unfortunately for them. The draft pick overall is not great, but again, is a team need to rebuild at some point, and they need a guy like Bedard for sure. Great point, Corey, about them. The good thing about Mishkov, when Montreal won't spend a penny for the next 3 years for him. That's a good point to see that. Samukovic signing a 3 years contract as an ELC. Thanks so much, RG, to get it. Mathieu Samukovic. Blackwater fait son tannant about this. Nicolas, Danny. Coach, do you think the draft lottery would be better or worse with more draft position change them a little boring? Not really. I think Willie, they did it a couple of years ago. They have 3 of them. And I don't think so. I think it should be that way um, at the end. And to have two channels like this, I think that's fair. It's maybe not the perfect system, but I think that's the way it should be. My friend, it's not great, but it sounds like you said it's not impossible because they may be willing to trade their fifth pick. Wow. I'll be shocked to see that, but everything could happen. Because look what the Avalanche got at number 4 with Kel McCarr. You're absolutely right, Paul. Again, you can get a solid pick, number 5 in NHL draft this year. Guy, we have Pesada right in our top. Pierre Martin, you're absolutely right. They have Pesada about that. Again, like I said, Will Smith, Leo Carlson, and Mitch Cobb. They are the 3 pick I'm looking for the Montreal Select. After that, this is something I did not see yet. They have to convince me Devoski, but I don't see Leonard or number 5 or Devoski, in my opinion, right now. But I'm not the best of the best. Thanks so much for on this the dislike. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Thanks so much. I'll get any gold dinner they want with Firefly. And no, number 5 overall did not get there. I could pick any goaltender they want with a number 5 trait. Well, could happen there for sure. All I know for sure is that the Av would be actually a terrific young player to the prospect pool. Was set A2 and they don't trade him. That'd be absolutely right about that one over there. Guy, I'm going to take a break at 3 minutes here. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because I need it. Because I'm talking since 5:30 this morning here. And right now is... it's 8:41, so don't go nowhere, guys. I'll be really back right away.
Nothing really matters if you're not mine right here, right now. And even if the world ends, then I'll be fine, no fear, no doubt. I know a place that sneak away, leave the pain, I'll stay with you. Let me hold you, close your eyes, we'll be reaching paradise. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. Yeah, I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. Heavy like a feather, you mend my heart right here, right now. I didn't even notice your medicine, no fear, no doubt. I know a place that sneak away, leave the pain, I'll stay with you. Let me hold you, close your eyes, we'll be reaching paradise. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. Yeah, I'm still high on our love and making me feel alright. I don't even really know your name, but I'm still high on our love and making me feel.
Sorry about that. Look like the second period is start. And that's where we are right now, guys. I'm going to restart everything. I apologize for the delay. But I need some water. Need some watermelon. I need to be ready for the second period. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for the chat tonight. A lot of great conversation. And a lot of conversation about the 5th overall pick. That's what we talked about earlier. About that, we have 19 minutes to go remaining on this second period between both teams. We're going to get there at 18:50. Power play, guys, for 55 seconds for the Vegas Golden Knight. And the puck is on defensive defensive zone of the Vegas. Prudential recovery puck, and now skating with the puck, looking out, kick out the puck left side, attacking by the Vegas Golden Knight behind Skinner. Marchessault with 2 goals. The first period is already to expect become the 3rd player in the NHL playoff 2023 to score 4 goals and maybe lose again would be. Anyhow, Edmonton don't play a puck all the way back on defensive zone of the Vegas. Recovery by the goaltender. Eden Hill gave the puck to Prudential. 20 seconds to go remaining. Now Prudential turn around, attacking out the red line, kick out the puck to the right side. No, hold the puck a bit longer. Don't play by behind the net by Nicolas Roy. Battle with Roddy Smith. We have Kulak over there. Battle with Roy. Change the direction twice. Return the puck to the wall. Intercept by Vegas on the right side. Smith turn around and keep the puck at the blind, set up by Prudential. Fire puck, black shot by Edmonton, go back to Skinner, kick out the puck to the right side, but on the right side, Skinner. We are Evans trying 5 versus 5. Now Edmonton going to get out of the zone, attacking now. It's almost like a 4 versus 3 for Edmonton. Hold the puck to the wall, shoot the puck between skating to Prudential. Intercept by the Vegas, again by Prudential, return the puck, and now attacking back by the by Vegas. Carrier shoot the puck, Skinner make a save, long rebound, turn around, go back by Edmonton to other direction. Hold the puck now, the right side back. Good recovery by the Vegas. Tresado onto the wall, bring back to the blind. Fire puck, black shot by Hill. Recovery by Vegas, going to get out of the zone. By Colsar, by the puck now to Marchessault. Shoot the puck now, miss the net. Rebound the right side of Skinner. Rebound and nobody can pick up the puck until Edmonton get out. Go back down the offensive zone. Shoot the puck to Hill. Hill intercept the puck and no rebound. It's going to be on the right side or the left side of the Hill. That's what we got so far. Thank you so much to be with the Hockey National Show. We appreciate a lot. We thank all the moderators tonight. That's what we got so far. Couple of information here. Power play Vegas. Face off at 41-59. Face off of the left side of Eden Hill winning now. No, we have a puck drop again. They have to reset. 17-10 to go. Adam Berger is in the house. Vegas, the different story tonight. You're absolutely right. They come back. Like I said, Adam, yesterday, I said to your team, by the way, where's Leonardo Ramirez? But anyhow, I think Vegas. Like I said to you yesterday, Adam, I said, look, it was maybe just a bad game. They're going to make some readjustment. They prove it tonight, and that's the reason they take 2-1. Unfortunately, they lost Bourgeois. Now, Eden Hill in between the pipe. Did not look good. I agree with you. It could be out if quick injury. No, Steve G. I think is now the backup. I think I see him on the bench, but I could be wrong here. Anyhow, Edmonton shoot a puck, save at the right side, battle now behind the net. McNabb bringing the puck on the board, and Vegas going to try to get out the zone. Intercept by Edmonton Oilers on defensive zone. Go DD, and for the bench, turn around. Edmonton don't play puck. Intercept by McNabb, bring the puck to Theodore. Theodore skating the puck to Stevenson. Kick out the puck, recovery by Edmonton. Lob the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Recovery by Theodore. Pass the puck now to Roddy Smith, maybe. I don't know. On the right side, Skinner intercept the puck. Finally, dive or dome. Put the glove over the puck. Create another whistle with 16:29 to go remaining on this period. Melissa, welcome back in the house. Thanks, Jake McEnroe, too. And that's what we got right now. And that's it. Face off now on the right side. Left side. Shoot it by Vegas. The puck hit the skate, the Bouchard. Recovery on the right side by Yamamoto with Jack Eichel. Bouchard try to get the puck around. Find a way to get the puck back. Pass the puck and find the net. Recovery by Oilers attacking out to the left side. Back again to Egg home. Don't put the puck. Shoot the puck straight to Hill and make a save with the glove. And nothing happening after that. We're going to reset now on the right side of the Hill. Correct. But where is quick? I saw him, Steve. I could be wrong, but I saw him as a backup with a number 2 beside. But I could be wrong, guys. Someone can maybe give up another update. But the last time I saw, it was him came at the late on the bench. Anyhow, Edmonton go win the face-off, go DD, set up now behind the net. The tip by the Vegas Golden Knight again outside. The second period again is missing couple momentum now. A lot of whistle for the last 2 minutes. That's happening. Thanks again with the Hockey Nation show tonight. Go back now on the left side of the hill. I know replace Bonsoir with Johnny who is serving on the emergency goalie is now dressed up at the Golden Knight. Back up, RJ. The RJ Calabo, ladies and gentlemen. What a great job he does for the Hockey Nation show, guys. Night after night, we deserve a standing ovation. RJ Calabro. Thanks so much, Mr. RJ. Go back now by Edmonton Oilers. Lost the puck in the zone. Turn around by Vegas Golden Knight. Attacking now. Again, turnover by Edmonton. Is coming back. Tresala skating with the puck on the other side. Tresala passes by the back door. Fire the puck. Miss in front of the net. Hit on the right side by McDavid. Go back. Maybe not McDavid. Anyhow, go back on the left side of the Edmonton Oilers. Intercept the blind. Hold the puck now. Return puck to the wall to Tresala. Change the direction in front of Amadio. Tresala go around the net and bring in front of the net and tip the skate of the Carlson. Recovery by Carlson. By Edmonton win the ball. Go back to the blind. Set up now by Bouchard. Fire puck and Hill make a save easy with a glove. Nothing else on the left side. A little bit opportunity for the Edmonton Oilers on the last 30 seconds. But again, Hill is set it between the pipe. That's happening there on this period. Sorry about that. Think about thanks so much, everybody, for the moderator du Beauty Hockey Nation show. And of course, Pierre, 17 11. Go back now. Vegas win the face up. Don't play the puck now in neutral zone. All the way back behind the goaltender Skinner. Leave the puck now to CC. Skinner play the puck now. Give the puck to the side. Vegas try to get the puck intercept. Vegas Edmonton get out of the zone. Attacking now 1 versus 2. 1 throw the puck back. So McDavid. Pass the puck the back door. Fire the puck by Hyman. Recovery by Vegas Golden Knight. Going to get out of the zone on the transition right now on neutral zone. Kick out the puck right there. We have no icing. Recovery right now by Stephenson in the corner. Ballon now behind the net of the Skinner with Max Stone. The puck go back opposite corner. Pinch run out by McNabb. Lose the puck at the blind by Max Stone. Go to recovery. Bring the puck back to Nicola Ag. At 14:39 to go remaining on this first period. Ag bring the puck now to White Cloud. White Cloud pass the puck to the board. Pinch run out by Stone. Down the puck behind the Skinner. Recovery now behind the net. Chasing by Nicolas Roy. We have McLeod in the middle with Cody CC and Down and Nurse. Roy try to get the puck around. And then Vegas battle for the puck with Down and Nurse. Great play by Down and Nurse on the right corner. Edmonton going to get out of the zone. Now on the neutral zone on the back end. Loud the puck over the defenseman Theodore. Turn around. Try the puck outside. Intercept Edmonton. 2-1 on the back door. Great stick by McNabb to intercept the 2 versus 1. And the Vegas going ice in the puck all the way back. But what a great play by the defenseman McNabb to intercept the puck on the 2-1. An opportunity for Edmonton. They not capitalize on that one because of this. The Edmonton fan had a very excellent to Bonsoir when he left the ice because better puck control tonight. Well said, Adam, because I really pay attention. People applaud. You're absolutely right about this. That Bonsoir. So Quick is dressed on the bench. Yes, no. Or that Bonsoir. No, Steve Bonsoir is out with an injury. Jeffrey Blackhawk are feeling better today. Well said, Jeffrey. Kyle Davidson and Luke Richardson are happy about that one for sure. I agree with you. We have another TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere. We're going to get you some money. We're going to give you some information here and update all the stats. So stay with me and let's see what happened for you. Jeffrey, question. All the time I've complained about Carl Davidson. I feel I was wrong. Look, as a fans, right? One of those kind of GM like Carl Davidson decide to go all the way down, right? They try to rebuild. When you took that kind of decision, that frustration of the fans. When you trade Alex the Brinkat, when they trade Brendan Agel, then after that he trade Marc-André Fleury. He trade Kirby Doc. And I can go. Patrick Kane. The only one still around was Jonathan Taze. All those controversy trades, a lot of people was frustrated. So in the time, he built a good bank of the prospect. Not the perfect, but he banked a lot of them. And he's getting better and better. Now they get Connor Bedard. That's another one right there. So it take time. It remind me a lot of Kevin Adams for the Buffalo Sabres. A lot of people did not accept the controversy of Kevin Adams at the beginning as the GM. He gave away Sam Bernard, and I can go away Brandon Montour, and everything like that, Jack Eichel. But look what they are, Buffalo Sabres now. So, like anything else, we judge quickly as a fans. We're not patient. But again, it's not you, Jeffrey, or it's everybody here in the chat. We are just want result. It's like, you love the fast food because you get your hamburger in front of your table right away, right? At the hockey, that's the way the people thinking. We want player performing right away, and the team perform. And when it's not happen, well, we're complaining. And again, it's not your allowed. It's just for me. You have to give a time to build. And again, only one thing guy would win the Stanley Cup. Only one team. 31 of them cannot. It's not because they are a bad team. It's just sometimes you never know. Thanks so much, Danny. Thanks so much. Alan Barnes is in the house, coach. I just watched the replay. The Bronsois looked like a knee or groin injury. Yeah, Adam, Steve G bring hip. I thought it was the knee. Groin is a little bit not concerned to me because he's been hurt before during the season. I think it was his knee or his hip. So I think it's just maybe aggravated that situation, Adam, about Laurent Bonsoir. I've been tired inside of the last 3 seasons, Jeffrey. Yep. I said bad thing about Carl Davidson. It's all good. Going to be fine. Maybe the hip. Here we go. Arrivement for Laurent Bonsoir. Look like he pulled muscle all over body and then end for Vegas. Here we go. Go back now in the game. Edmonton attacking now. Try puck around the board and then save and go back on the right side. Fire puck by Edmonton. The black shot by Vegas going now back again on transition attacking by Holden. Holden now hold the puck. Try puck around. Hit solidly by Edmonton holders. Go back in the corner. Edmonton recovery puck. Don't play the puck blind. Intercept. Fire puck by Theodore. Miss the net. Rebound on the right left side. Intercept by Vegas go tonight. Bring it puck to the line. Go Theodore. Pass the puck to McNabb. Fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. Skinner is going to recover the puck and going to stop the puck on the right side of Skinner. Danny got bass. He was still played the piano, but he also sort of was really over. Shame on you, Danny. Pierre Martin. Franco. Salut, coach. Good stuff for Chicago. Original team and getting second chance after the L they live over the past few years. Franco, you well said about that. That's something we not bring about this subject. Yeah. You're right about this, Franco. I think we never talk about the situation with Chicago Blackhawks for the last, 2-3 years. What happening with the back. Anyhow, the Vegas goal is going to recover the puck, bring it puck to goal line for the blind, set up by White Cloud, pass the puck to the wall, intercept now by Smith, draw the puck back to White Cloud. Cloud is coming now. White Cloud fire puck, he score, and the Vegas go tonight, score the third goal of the night. White Cloud score on that one. Skinner, not sure about that. He was scoring on that first goal of the playoff for White Cloud. I don't know. You have to tell me this one, guys. White Cloud pick up the puck, the open up around a great back pass, and now 2 confusion at the blue line and a wrist shot on the right side. 2 players for Edmonton Oilers, miscommunication, and then White Cloud from the dots go over the left shoulder of Skinner to give the lead 3-1 against Edmonton Oilers. Wow. Shocking, guys. This is a wild series. This is a wild playoff 2023. Nothing is guaranteed. You don't get said that this game is going to be, that team is going to beat another team. You never know. You never know. And that way, the Vegas guy take the lead at 3-1 versus the the Edmonton Oilers. Unbelievable turnover so far in this series. After a really bad game, the Vegas Golden Knights are back and the series for that. Obviously, night for the hockey fans, but yet I wish I wasn't in, Franco. Yeah. Tight end. I want to say something, but I'm going to go. Now go, Adam. 3-1, Adam. And then Dan said, for sure, Franco. Yeah. I'm going to do a massage today, tomorrow. I have a new massage tomorrow or today. We'll see. Because it's playing a good road game. Jacob, maybe the lead could learn for something. Danny, it's turn around the lights. Not good for Claude Richard. Here we go. Blue line set up now by Bouchard. Bouchard looking now. Bouchard try back around. Bring point for the net. Turn around by Vegas Golden Knights. No shot by Bouchard. Almost a 2-1 for Vegas, but obviously for them, the puck go behind. A nice scene created by the Vegas Golden Knights. But White Cloud, the undrafted hockey player for the Vegas, score his first goal of the playoff. And that way, the Vegas guy take the lead 3-1 versus the Edmonton Oilers. Jeffrey said, here we go. That's where we are. Did you know every team and cheer for the playoff have been eliminated? Yeah. For Kraken, our greatest player is the have a goaltender go bar. Yeah, possible. Wait now for the backdrop. Thanks for being with our Canadian show, everybody. We appreciate a lot. Go back now on the left side ahead. Winnipeg, Edmonton, go back around. Turn around by Marchessault. Great opposition for Edmonton. He cannot capitalize on that one. Marchessault pass the puck now to Pedangelo. Attacking now on the blue line. Kick out the puck to Marchessault. Fire the puck. Skinner make a save. Pedangelo make a rebound. On the left side. In front of the net. Tip by Edmonton. And now Edmonton respond with a 2 versus 1. Draisaitl looking now on the front net. Missed the puck by Edmonton. Very bad decision by Leo Draisaitl, in my opinion. But again, the Vegas right now recovery puck behind the net. Pedangelo pass the puck. Long stretch pass to Vegas and the neutral zone. Down the puck of the left side of the Skinner. Recovery behind Ekholm. Was a great opportunity for the Edmonton Oilers. The next goal could be huge if Vegas score or Edmonton turn one up by Vegas Golden Knights. Attacking on the right side, Skinner. Battle now behind. Recovery by Edmonton. Ran the puck on the board. All the way back on the left side. Intercept by Ekholm. Long stretch pass now in the zone. Turn one by Vegas Golden Knights. Intercept now by Kulak. Kulak attacking now. Kulak used the board and tried to get back all the way back behind. Chasing out by McLeod. Intercept now by Kulak. Kulak leave the puck on the board. Vegas find a way to get a puck outside the zone. And now chased by Max Stone and by Edmonton Oilers. They cannot get a puck. Riley Smith battle for the puck with Max Stone. Both them do a very good effort checking. Again, Edmonton recovery by Vegas. Now Carlson shoot the puck. Skinner make a save. Rebound on the left side. Recovery retrieved by the Edmonton Oilers. Loud the puck in the zone. Go back to Pedangelo. Hold the puck now a bit more. No, it was White Cloud. The top play by Vegas, recovery by Edmonton. Going to go with DD. Set up now by Edmonton. Turn around. It's going to regroup. Turn around 6-3-60. Bring it to neutral zone. Pick up on the right side. Attacking by Edmonton Oilers. On the left side of Hill. Turn around, bring the puck on the board all the way back to the corner. Pinch went out by Nurse. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Missed the net completely. The puck go bouncing back all the way back to opposite left corner of the Hill. Intercept by Edmonton Oilers. Finally, the puck go back to Carlson. Pass the puck to Pedangelo. Pass the puck in the zone. Don't play puck Vegas by Skinner. Chasing. We just crossed the half of the game between both of them. 3-1 Vegas Golden Knights. 2 goals by Marchessault and White Cloud for the Vegas and 1 from Warren Forgel. Forgel was his first goal. Anyhow, Vegas don't play the puck now. Intercept now by Martinez. Don't play puck in neutral zone in front of the bench of Vegas. Leave the puck to Edmonton. Long stretch from neutral zone. Edmonton down the puck behind Hill. Chasing behind the net by Forgel. Hill intercept the puck. Bring the puck to Martinez. Keep the puck to Colsar. Colsar attacking now on the right side of Skinner. Pinch by the Edmonton Oilers. Recovery now by Norris. Bring the puck around on the back end. Intercept now in neutral zone. Kick out by the Edmonton Oilers. Now the puck bouncing back in front of the bench. Break set by Vegas. Almost a 2 versus 1. Go back in front of the net. Marchessault got stole. A big save by Skinner on the left pad to save and to rob the third hat-trick for Marchessault, the third goal of the night. What a great pass, by the way. Go back around. This is not over yet. Ekal now skating with the puck. Pass the ball in the zone. Edmonton attacking on the right side of the hill. Turn around the puck. Recovered by McNabb. McNabb ran the puck on the board. The puck bouncing back. Edmonton attacking now. Two versus. Oh, they're done the follow. Two versus one. Jack Ekal with the puck. Fire! He score! Beat Skinner with a glove. And it's 4-1 for Vegas Golden Knight. Bouchard foul on the skating on the backwards, and Jack Eichel take advantage. He scored his fifth goal of the playoff. Wow! What a great pass by Barbashev before that on the match. So tried to score, but now, wow! If you're an Oilers fan, you are shocked, and you are a fan like me where don't really care. I said, oh, that's a surprise again. And that's what we got, guys. 4-1. Unbelievable scenario tonight. Can I get go, leave, go? Melissa. Jake, change your logo to Vegas. Jeffrey, there we go. 4-1 Adams. Exactly that. The settle. There we go, Jeffrey. We have a new goaltender now. Campbell back between the pipe. Do we have to come? I don't think so, Skinner, but you see what could add, and we'll get so the pushback will be big. A goal best short shot in the league. Adam, oh no, Canadian betting. Better cannot bet on the Canadian team. 4-1, Dan said, Golden Knights just score again. Thanks so much. Let me know. Stay out of this one. And I'll tap. It has gone so much better. There we go. Riding the storm. Vegas turning it around. Welcome in the house. Babasha, I was going to pick up Vegas. I always agree with you, Adam, about that one. I would feel like he was the one just on bet. Again, the Leave Golf team. Look, welcome in the house. Oh no, Canadian are getting better. A lot of you going from the game. Skinner on the gold shower. We have a TV time on, guys. That will give me a chance to reset everything out. Don't go nowhere. We appreciate that. All the moderators and the people in the chat to be with our Canadian show tonight. Wow. Stuart Skinner, the goal he gave again at 5 over the eye blocker, 13 over the eye glove, 5 at the lower blocker, 4 on the left blocker. Wow. Glove. Anyhow, 4-1, 7:45. They still have a lot of hockey to play, but can the other can come back? Wow. Vegas improved after one trade. They won with the Canada. I know. Look at Vegas. Vegas was underdog all start the season. The key guys at Vegas always been the goaltender. The rest is looking good. Now, shoot the puck. Black shot by Berlin Jaloux. Turn around on the right side. Intercept a wrap up by Edmonton Oilers. And now battle for the puck. The puck stay out of the play. And going to be a dead offside for Edmonton. Wow. This is a wall. I don't know all the position you can mention. All out of the box. Out of the box for me. Everybody, most of people said on that series, Edmonton, Devils, Toronto, Wow, Hill lose the puck, lose the control, the puck in front of the net, battle now on the left side. Hill on the diving right there. The defenseman and Vegas still the puck. What a good opportunity. After Hill lost his edge, fall on his back on the left side. Edmonton tried to push the puck up on the air on the top net, but he cannot. Great defensive. I didn't talk about the deco of the Vegas are better. You can see another great example of the rebound tonight for Vegas. Anyhow, Edmonton try to puck around, turn around. Now getting the zone by Vegas. That may be a possible a 3 versus 1. Go back now to the left side, back on the back door, fire the puck in front of Campbell. Campbell dive with nobody there. Anyhow, recovery. Jack Campbell, guy, is between the pipe now for Edmonton. Go back around by Edmonton, lob the puck into the zone. Intercept by White Cloud, return the puck to Amadio. Down the puck on the left side, Campbell. Chasing by Carlson, intercept now by Edmonton. Go back to Nurse. Nurse change the direction. Go back now on the right side. Pass the puck to McDavid. McDavid is scanning with the puck. Allow the puck on the left side of the Hill. Recovery by White Cloud. White Cloud. 6 minutes to go remaining on this second period. 4-1. Another big period for the Vegas Golden Knight. Coming back, lose the puck on the blue line. Go back, a possible offside there. Oh, did it? No call on that one. Go back now, reverse. Back by Edmonton Oilers. Long stretch pass in the zone. Tip by Edmonton Oilers. Don't play by right side Hill. Chasing by Ag and Warwill Wolf-Gel. Try to get the puck. Chasing now at the blue line. Turn around the puck by Edmonton. Tip. Hill make a save. Rebound in front of that. Max Stone save the situation. Go back to Ag. Pointed by the White Cloud. Did it offside. Did it penalty guy for Edmonton Oilers. Wow. Did it penalty for the Edmonton Oilers. Unbelievable. And we are pushing left and right. Everybody go behind with less 5 minutes to go remaining on the second period. It's Stephenson on the left side. Pass the puck to White Cloud. White Cloud skating with the puck now. Go back around. White Cloud hold the puck a little bit longer. Cross the blue lines. Coming to the red line. White Cloud is looking now. White Cloud kick out the puck to the board. Pitching out by Stephenson. And finally, Edmonton going to stop the puck. But that will create the second power play tonight with some kind of push left and right with Max Stone and Yamamoto about that. That's what we got. Yamamoto is very small. And that's what we got there. 2 minutes for Vegas. The Vegas going to take advantage for that one. The second power play of the night. That's what we got so far. A lot of people blame the goalie again. It's where TSN, the lead, are the only team in the playoff not fighting back. Salut Luc. Hello everyone. Luc, welcome back. Luc is originally from British Columbia. You cannot respect too much. Talk about a goaltender. Get penalty. Luc, welcome. It's autumn time for the leave. Here we go. And good evening, Luc for British Columbia. We appreciate a lot. If ever I don't mention your name, we apologize. TV timeout. We have to wait. 4:46 to go, second period, guys. Over power play now for the Vegas Golden Knight. The second attempt. Only 2 penalties so far as the power play. And it will be interesting if they can capitalize. 4-1, 2 other goal for the Vegas during the second period. Only an 8 shot. Total of 4 goal and 23 shot. Both goaltenders, starter of the game, are out of the game. First, Laurent Brossoit left the game with an injury, major injury. We don't know yet if it's a rib, the hip, or the knee. And Skinner, he went to the shower, take a shower out after he gave the 4 goal. Now, Jack Soupy Campbell is between the pipe for the Edmonton Oilers. That's what we got so far. Next season is going to start the cheering for the Hawks. Go back now on the power play on this. Yes, Jake. But Coach Edmonton don't have the look of the despair like the Leaf have. Yeah, point Pierre, I think, because they know they can come back anytime for that one. Go back now up the line, set up by Vegas going right. When the puck DD, turn around by Marchessault. Marchessault looking for a hat trick. Shoot the puck on the left side. Recovery by Jack Eichel. It's coming to the left. Fire puck, a black shot by Edmonton. Goes get out of the zone. Attacking by Purchase because skinning the puck. Now the big giant 6'6", hold the puck no longer. Looking out for help. Ran the puck on the board. All the way back on the right side. Edmonton calls the puck. Bringing back by stand on the back end. Bringing by the blind all the way back on the defensive zone. And going to holding the puck all the way back. Edmonton going to retrieval on the defensive zone. They allow the puck again by intercept neutral zone by Vegas. A really bad play by Ekholm on that one. That could downplay the puck a little better. But finally, he attempts second time now. Edmonton attacking now. Get to McLeod, putting the puck again on the other side. No call on that one. Recovery by Vegas. Yes, we have 2 minutes on interference. That was the easy call if I can see this from the back of my TV. On that. And now we square the penalty of 5-4 for the Vegas Golden Knights. And one thing about that, the Edmonton Oilers guys, not power play yet, and that's the reason PNB they only scored 1 goal so far. Penalty now for Vegas Golden Knights. I think it's Jack a goal for interference. That would be the call. I can see that from here. Claude Richard, go Avs, go Melissa. Thanks so much for that one. RJ. Adam L said, what the heck is going on here? There you go. Face off now on the right side of Hill. 4-4 guy for 1 minute. Then the power play for Edmonton will be on for about 56 seconds. Go back anywhere. Defensive zone set up by Bouchard. Bouchard hold the puck a little bit more. Battle for Carlson. Win the battle. Carlson, but he had no stick anymore. Go back now by Ekholm. Ekholm pass the puck to the right side. Attacking by Draisaitl. And now hold the puck now on the neutral zone. Pass the puck back door in front of the net. Miss the Draisaitl should have put in front of the Bouchard. No tip again. Great play by the Edmonton Oilers, but no chance now attacking by Edmonton by Vegas going right. Carlson hold the puck, draw the puck to the wall, turn it around, set up now by Vegas. Go back around to the blue line, set up now Skinner by the Vegas, attacking now the right side of Skinner. It's coming in front of the net, rebound, Skinner, right score the rebound, and that way, guys, the Vegas score. What a bad play on defensive zone by Edmonton Oilers about Bouchard, McDavid. Wow, I'm shocked, guys. Edmonton Oilers have nothing in the gas tonight. It's all about the Vegas. Show exactly. It's not going to be easy. Again, before that play, you have a very bad pass from McDavid, I believe, to Bouchard. But again, we have new change. You have no power. Draisaitl. You can't look. Draisaitl is no gas. Let the guy, and 3 players for Oilers, let the guy score like this. Unbelievable. Draisaitl and McDavid, I believe he was on the other side, and Campbell score. You can't blame the goaltender, guys, but at some point you have to look about who is in the ice. Ekholm and Bouchard, I believe. Wow. This is the way Pierre Martin, OMG. Wow. The fans are... Now, we have a review call. Here we go. Now, review call. Review call. I don't know why, but we have a review call. From the replay, I think interference, right? RG said no goal, and I type said interference. I'm not there yet, me. I'm behind everybody, so I don't know what's going on. We'll see. But again, for Martinez hit the goaltender, and the puck go after that. Now, I think it will be I think you're going to remove the goalie, the goal on that one. There you can see exactly the rebound from that. Campbell make a save, and again, Can someone tell me why Trossard go behind the net? Check the play. Trossard guy, he gave up on the play. He go behind the net. Wow. And the call is no goal. We are back at 4-1 and go that one there. That would be maybe a hope for the Edmonton Oilers. But watch the leave update between period. There we go. There you go. That one over there. No goal on that one after the black shot by Campbell. But Martinez goes straight to the goaltender. Roy score. And Martinez said, no way. But it is. Yes, it is. We'll go to reset the block at 4-4 with 27 to go remaining. It would be interesting if something happened. Notre zone, Roy on the eye with Stephenson and the Vegas. When the buck out, don't play part to Roy. Roy return the puck behind to Pedangelo. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Had 16 seconds to go remaining. 4-4. Back again by Stephenson. Pass the puck to Roy. Roy attacking now. Roy in front of the tip and fight. Oh, what a goal by Stephenson at tic-tac-toe. And again, the Vegas guy, unbelievable. The 4-4. What's going on with the Edmonton Oilers tonight, guys? The Vegas go like nothing around the defensemen of the Oilers. At 4-4, we still have Ekholm on the ice. And Bouchard let the player go like that over there. Wow. Wow. I'm shocked. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but this is really bad hockey by Edmonton Oilers. What a great tip by Stephenson, by the way. So I have to give credit for Stephenson on that one over there. Tip over the Campbell on that one, and Vegas guys score 5-1. Woodcroft looked like the skies fall apart, and the fans, Edmonton Oilers guys, all look at the scoreboard and wow, shocking. I like a 5 pick. How about that blue pen? It means something about time. Happy with the draft for Montreal. What a stick control by Vegas. Control now. Power play for Edmonton Oilers for 40 seconds. Will be interesting how this third pair is going to turn around. Ouch, Edmonton. Danny, absolute about this. Yeah, I feel like it's stable the ball. Show the puck now. Intercept now behind the net by Nurse. Win the puck on the board. All the way back at the blue line. Hold the puck now by Trossard. Pass the puck to the blue line. And Vegas going to dump the puck all the way back with 2 minutes 13 seconds to go remaining on the second period at 20-second power play. One push right now for Edmonton Oilers. Attacking now. Keep the puck right away. Draw the puck back to McDavid. McDavid attacking now. Hold the puck now. McDavid pass the puck. Kick out the puck to Trossard. Trossard now to the board. Pass the puck. And McNabb intercept the puck and go back over there. Go back at the blind. Set up now by Edmonton. Where Evan Strong walk around, go back to that side, back to RNS, bring the puck to the wall, back in front of net, punching the pipe, Hyman, intercept by Vegas, love the puck outside the zone, going to recovery. And 6 goals this year for Chetler Stephenson. Since you got all the defense and Golden there, Oilers may be out at this round. What a crazy game I'm sharing for the Oilers. We have another face-off right there, and nothing else happening there. Danny led Edmonton for leave bit of the night. Wow. I don't know, guys. Not looking good. Frustration. Leo Trossard, 2 minutes for slashing. Wow. Now Edmonton coming for the star again. Pedangelo. Bilat a fight. Jake McEnway. Wow. Cheer for Vegas. Jake McEnway. What a crazy game. By the look, the thing so far, Vegas would win this series. Go back now on the right side. Campbell. Power play for Vegas go tonight. Again, the number 3. Go back around, intercept by Vegas, shoot the puck out, look in the ball. Fire puck from Bedangelo, miss the net, recovered by Riley Smith at the left corner, but now on the right side. Edmonton cannot take advantage of the goalie injury. Like I said, scary. Team go back around by Pedangelo. Dollar all looking nice to sleep. Here we go. Go back around. Get up now. The back is getting by Carlson. Carlson control the puck and it was zone. And now coming in offensive zone. Kick out the puck to the left side. Recovered by Riley Smith. Bring the puck all the way back to Nicolas Roy. Roy to the wall. Buying the puck to the blind. Intercept now by the Edmonton. By the puck start battle. And then Vegas will win the puck. With the puck bouncing over the blade of Williams Carlson going around. Coming down the offensive zone. Kick out the left side. Draw the puck. Edmonton Oilers win the battle. And win the puck. And go back now to the right side. And dumping the puck behind Haddon Hill with 45 seconds to go remaining on this period, guys. Wow, 3 goals for Vegas on the second period. Goal skating by Prelangelo. Hold the puck now. Draw the puck back. One more push before the end of this period. Attacking now by Stephenson. Kick out the puck to Stone. Stone to Prelangelo, to Jack Eichel. Eichel now to the left side of goaltender. Putting puck to the blind. Nobody there. The puck go all the way back to Hill. Return the puck to 16 seconds to go remaining by Theodore. Putting the puck to Stone. Stone skating with the puck. 10 seconds to go. Stone kick out the puck. And the puck bouncing back right side. Attacked by Marchessault. Leave the puck to Jack Eichel in the corner. And we have to be the end of this period, guys. That will be the end of this one for 40 minutes. Wow. A really quiet stadium at the Rogers Arena tonight in Edmonton because the Vegas Golden Knights guys scored 3 goals. 3 goals during the second period to take the lead 5-1. Wow. Unbelievable. First of all, 7:25, Zach Whitecloud's first goal of the playoff, assisted by Smith and Ag. Then 12:03, Jack Eichel, 5th of the playoff, assisted by McNabb. And finally, at 17:13, 5 minutes and 10 seconds later, Chatler Stephenson, 4 versus 4, is 6th of the playoff, assisted by Nicolas Roy and Martinez. And 11 shots for the Vegas and 10 for Edmonton. So in the second period. But 3 goals for the Vegas Golden Knights take the lead 5-1 after 40 minutes at the Rogers Arena. And that's conclude all the information you need to know after 40 minutes. The 26 shot by Vegas, 17 only by the Edmonton Oilers. And will be interesting in the third period. Can we get some kind of, not the drama, but the kind of fight, whatever you want to call it, to prepare the momentum of game number 4. We don't know yet, but we have to give credit for Vegas to respond back to the Edmonton Oilers after they lost the second game number 2 again, Edmonton, the Vegas Golden Knights. Great performance of the team so far. 21 shot, 21 versus 38. Here we go. We have all the updates set up here. We have a couple of people. Good night, Melissa. A to B and the Edmonton locker room and the break. Devon, you well said. Don't forget tomorrow, Coach, what you do tomorrow night, guys. We are back live for game number going to go tomorrow night, guys. 7 o'clock Eastern time. We do the game between the Hurricane versus the Devils. The Hurricane lead 2-1. Later in the night, we're not going to do the game, but we're going to follow a little bit the first period. The Star visit the Kraken at 9:30. It's Wednesday night. We'll go to Florida Panthers at 7 o'clock between the Toronto and Maple. Can the Toronto get eliminated? That's under subject for under the time. McDermott Russell need to get mad. And Rabinov, Russell is mad right now. He slashed everybody and is upset right now. Modern day GM to focus on the skill, not enough on defensive awareness. Grits, Senska. McDermott to the Nordic. Look, there we go. Here we go. Time to night. Here we go, Danny. Coach, what was Trussell doing? I would bench him. But first thing, Pierre Martin, on the goal, it was terrible, Trussell. And then after that, the slashing, that's the selfishness. You don't like to see that. And to losing like this 5-1, why not? I know he gave a lot for the team, but at some point you need to be smarter. It's the playoff time. You cannot play for yourself. You have to play as a team. And you're absolutely right there. Is RNH injured? I've not seen anything from him a while. Very quiet for RNH. A great point. And Rabinov is really have a really quiet playoff so far for RNH. A great point to mention that, Mr. N. Rabinov. Rand, Nugent, Hopkins, and 8 games so far, guys. He has 6 points, but 0 goal. Ouch. 0 goal. And last year in 60 games, he has 6 goals. And this year, he produced, guys, 37 goals with them. It's not And that's the reason. It's maybe one of the reasons too. And Rabinov, great point. I know they are one period to hockey left, but with Campbell in the net, all hope is lost. You're welcome, Danny. Oilers need something positive in the third period to take into the next game. Yes, a great point, Evan. That's what we expect. They're going to get back, right? You are losing the game anyway. Bench him, Pierre Martin. Wow. And after talk about this yesterday, I believe. You know, think about this, guys, and let's see what happened. And after said, and it makes sense. A lot of surprise in the playoffs so far. Tampa got eliminated. Tampa Bay, Toronto got not eliminated yet, but they all maybe get eliminated. But Tampa Bay, Boston, Colorado. 3 of the top 10 best teams in the NHL got eliminated. Compare round number 1 to round number 2. Look the score of round number 2. 5-1 tonight, right? Sunday, 8-4. 3-2. This is the only game was close. 7-2. Kraken. So the last 4 games, guys, we have only one game tie. Saturday night, 5-1. That's 5. Friday night, 6-1. That's 6. So the last 7 games and the playoff, guys. Let's go to Thursday. I think Thursday was pretty good. Was both tied more games. So the last 7 games in the NHL playoff. Since Thursday last week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We have 7 games in NHL. 6 of them is a blowout. Only 1 game is on overtime, 3-2. Total loss. It's not good. It's not good. It's not fun. For me, I don't know if you are like me, but I'm sure you are because you are with me here and because you like the hockey, right? We want good hockey game, tie to the end, at 2-1, 6 versus 5, empty net, all the kind of stuff like that. And up and down. Right now, it's one way. And again, I'm not blaming the Golden Knight fans. Oh, my God, no. I'm not blaming any fans. I just said right now, 6 of the last 7 games, guys. 6. It's 90%. All blowout in hockey. I don't know how you're feeling about that, but that's the real thing. And after bring a great point a couple of days ago, I don't know it was last night. I talked too much with you, not that. But was here, Jeremy N. That did not take genius to figure out this, Danny. All got by bad team. All at 6-5 on overtime. We have to see positive or bench clearing. Brock, either way, a lot of fun. Al agree phones with an attack. My prediction for tomorrow game. Regarded tables 7 on the silent one side. What the way to lose again. Right, you are losing the game anyway. Bench him. Here we go. We got that one. Then I take a chance to figure out this, Danny. Was here, Jeremy. I should have done a bunch of the bracket that make no sense. Kraken win the cup when it's not a close game. Obviously, a more fun yet blow out all boring. That's, and again, we share, we chat here together, and I will pop up every night. You guys, you show up every night, and we talk, and it's good. Have fun together, but why not to follow a game with 3-2, 3-2, 3-3, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but it is what it is. Beautiful, great morning here at Talent, Tuesday, May 9, 9:33 a.m. Let's see what the weather today, guys, on Talent. Let's see what happened. What we got here? I don't know if I have it. The weather here in Thailand at 9:33, guys, on the great morning sunrise in Thailand. It's right now 88 Fahrenheit. Right? 88 Fahrenheit. But, feel like 102 right now. The weather is going to increasing today at 91 degrees, and the night is 81 Fahrenheit. And I apologize, I don't have Celsius. Me, I always work with Fahrenheit. So We're going to hit about 105, look like today. Tomorrow, the same weather. Thursday will be hotter, 92. And we'll be like this, guys, until right now. The May 18, we announced 93. Until the May 23rd, it's 91, 92, and 82 the night. Welcome in Thailand. We don't see any rain. Oh, rain Sunday next week. This Sunday, we're going to rain 76%. But that's happening here, and the weather here, and the great about that. Just want to get out here. We'll see what we got here on the chat. All this year looked terrible. No bracket fit with my choice. A great close game is more fun. This going to be the news NHL. It will kill the sport. It's going to be the new NHL. Gary, absolutely. Big comeback. Wait and see. They score one goal. There will be a blow of the goal. And I love your positivity. I love you cheer for the Edmonton Oilers. And you know what? It's good thinking that way. The body language of what I see right now, I don't see that. Trussell is out of the game mentally right now. McDavid, don't see, you can see after the second period with not looking good. Defensively, they don't play well. It would take an amazing comeback about that, Al. I hope for you and for your team. Pierre, I just saw your comment. That again, they said draft, and now others got blend. By Vegas, Iman is hurt. Bench him for the third period. Yeah, that's a great point, Al, about Iman. More money, less production. Look at. I said release the Kraken every morning for 2 weeks. Coach, I remember when the King versus the Rangers Series Stanley Cup final to win the Cup. Kings won in the empty net. So excited to watching, not this stuff. You're right, Adam. That's the beauty of that. I think as a fan, you want to close the game until to the end. Great comments. Coach, and Ottawa is cold and lot scone. Danny said, good news. Coach, Rain and Alberta Fire are happy. Glad to hear that, Al. I know, we know the climate is more hot now. And a lot of fire during the summer. And all over Canada or USA, we don't have anybody have those kind of situation. It's not fun. And then we wish the best for everybody. Great thanks, sharing, Al. It was uppercut. I was worried because the team can look at the world bidding of the game and look like it's on the next. What's night for me? I want to work for the home to take advantage of tomorrow, and the job server does not work. It was working last week. I apologize, Jeremy, for that one. It's like I'm watching the ranked game. What the hell is Fahrenheit? Al, I don't know, in Celsius anymore. Nice weather here too, not too hot, not too cold, but by going at the Belle Province for Poutine just does not compare. Enjoy, Franco. Others need to be able to come back. They deserve it. Jeremy, I think Kraken goalie is playing the best of the other goalie left. Great point about this. You and Orleans, Franco. No, he's in Montreal. The four core guy for Toronto in the playoffs so far. 0 goal, 4 points, and -10. Ouch. Ouch. All right, guys, we're going to go TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. We appreciate that. Yep. Fahrenheit, Celsius, Jérémy N. Yaïtar. Good night, Nicolas. On s'en parle demain, mon homme. Merci d'avoir arrêté ici. On te remercie beaucoup, mon Nicolas. On te souhaite une bonne soirée, une bonne nuit, une bonne belle journée à l'école demain. Nicolas, guys, one of the best men, young men we have in the chat. Nicolas came here at 14 years old, I believe, a couple of years ago. He's still with us, guys, for 3 years. You talk about sometimes people have bad people, good people. Nicolas is a good person and always nice in the chat. And good to have him. If he is not come back, we can always have the fight. The beauty of hockey, yes. Coach, do you see the star pushback 7 Yeah. And again, Willie can go anywhere. tonight, the Edmonton Oilers out of the game. The next game will be very important for Edmonton. Same thing for the South, how they're going to respond. It looked like right now it's one big game, and then the next game, the very bad game, and then come back with a good game. So that's happening with Kraken and Dallas. On the flip side, to other side, the Florida Panthers went out flying around, and then the Carolina Hurricanes go see the Devils can come back. They have to win because 3-1, and Carolina could be the end and fire game over there. Merci, ça me fait plaisir, mon Nicolas. Toujours très gentil de ta part. Yes, mon Jérémy. De Poutine, Orléans, Ontario. With this kind of play, the ad will have a chance to make the playoff, Jeremy. Everything possible, for sure. About that, here we go, guys. TV time out.
You made my day.
Take care about the rest.
You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. Princess of mine. What have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being there. Go can go. Adam and play well. Steve G. I'll be more worried about my orders, but they have bounced back and they said playoff before they are creating chance tonight, just not going in and yeah. And I said that Edmonton orders going to be eliminated, but I think can come back really damn for sure about this. The third player is going to start, guys, already. Hope we're going to go all the way together here tonight. We appreciate a lot, all the moderators to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. And of course, the people in the chat. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Go back now. And I have already a face-off. 21 seconds to go. Power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. Start the second period. Start the third period. Blackhawks, the boycott incoming. Jeremy and... want to see Kane versus Florida Series, Jake. Pierre Martin said, I hope if Kane go back now to the wall, back to Jack Eichel. Control the puck now to the goal line. Putting pas double line, so after outside zone and the offensive for them. It's going to be Evan String at the end. Fantasy with Zegras. Will be an interesting line for many years to come. You're absolute about this, Al. Go back now, shoot the puck, black shot a little bit. Go back at the blind, don't pay pipe by Martinez, run the puck along the board, intercept up Edmonton Oilers, pass it up behind the net, behind the players, go back around in the zone, don't play puck at the side of the hill, or maybe hit hill, recovery by Vegas, go back DD, run the puck along the board, go back at the blind, intercept by Vegas, go right, the puck bouncing back in front of the William Carlson, try to get around it, intercept by McDavid. McDavid draw the puck back to the D, intercept by Ekholm. Ekholm skate across the blue line, pass the puck to McDavid, attacking out, kick out the puck, back to McDavid, fire puck, black shot by RNH, by the, I think it was Bugstad. Anyhow, he'll make a save. He'll set it between the pipe. Remember, last year, playoff, Oilers Kane was on a heater. Jake McEnwee. And Rebecca, coach, you said tonight it might be open to moving the 5th overall pick. Yeah, possible. I don't know why you would do that, and I don't know, but don't expect to trade him to go 1st overall pick or move up about that. It will not happen. But if they take in to trade for Pierre-Luc Dubois for 5th overall pick, that's how they are. I don't know. Bouchard shoot a puck, a black shot behind, a tip in front of the net. Go back on the right side, hill, recover by Edmonton Oilers, bring puck behind the net, se turn around, control the puck, change the direction by Derek Ryan in front of the Theodore and Nicolas Roy. Ken was the guy. I hope the beat, Ketchup Bennett, is go back around by Edmonton Oilers, shoot the puck in front of the net, nobody, black shot by Vegas, go back now, fire puck Edmonton, and the puck go out of the play on the left side of Hill. That will be reset now on the, after a shot of McLeod. That's what we got there. Probably fire fine if anything. Again, I'm picking 5 for sure. I don't know why this is coming. Is René Rabinel, the second one, said that Montreal want to trade the pick number 5. Wow. That's a shocking news for me. I don't know why. Why they will trade the pick number 5. Anyhow, recovery now by the Dallas, by the Vegas Golden Knights, go DD. Go back at plays no period. He did not need to pair it that much. He wanted to be a Montreal player. So that's what they said about McCall. He got suspended. Kane penalty was worse about that one over there. Waiting for the puck drop. Go back around by Vegas Golden Knights. Try the puck now, attacking the right side by Marchessault, putting puck behind the goaltender Campbell. Paddle now behind. Edmonton find a way to get a puck on the back ends and bring the puck in neutral zone. Hold the puck now by Trosadol, kick out the puck left side, attacking by McDavid. McDavid's coming around, kick out the puck by Ag, recovery by Edmonton, go back to McDavid, pass the puck to Trosadol, Kane, shoot the puck, block shot, go back now the blind by Kolak. Kolak wins the puck around the net, intercept now by the Edmonton, hold the puck to Trosadol. Trosadol back in the back in front of the net, go the run on the back. Edmonton, shoot the puck the back door, the puck bouncing back behind the net, set up by McDavid. McDavid pass the puck to left side, lead the puck to the blind, set up now by Edmonton, putting the puck in front of the net, and intercept by Jack Eichel. Protect the puck around the board, the puck go back on the neutral zone, if possible, and icing will be the call from the linesman, going to reset all the way back at 16:44 to go remaining, guys. That game, they're going nowhere. Chicago have a solid foundation to start with the rebuild. Yes, Pierre Martin. I would be shocked if the app did not use the pick. It would have to be an effort user cannot refuse and not pay because they are miscoding what you said. Be on the lookout for Nick coming back with Beral and his minivan from airport. Could you imagine a Golden Ore was a deliver? Coach, pas chanceux, une autre game sans suspendre. Luc, ouais. Ben raison avec toi, mon Luc, c'est pas trop le fun. Goalie la ramasse out, monte game, maintenant là, je sais the Glacier, thanks so much. Mr. RJ for all the news. Cody CC right now behind the net, all the puck now. We have only 60 more minutes to go remaining, guys, for this game. Will be interesting to see the final score, that one. Go back around it, the puck with Max Stone, leave the puck there, and recovery by the Edmonton Oilers. We try to get the puck on saison, don't put the puck behind McNabb, and McNabb for the way to get the puck, we use the board on the back end, recovery by Vegas, go set up on transition, pass the puck now to Stone, Stone attacking now, Stone hold the puck, kick out the puck left side to Carrier, shoot the puck the back end, the puck go back to the right corner, battle now with the Edmonton Oilers, loud the puck in the zone, reset by McNabb, intercept by Trosadol, cannot keep the puck in front of Theodore, to met Trosadol check the puck by Theodore, use the board, pass the puck in the zone, the puck bouncing back, recovery by Nurse, don't pay puck behind Hill, no offside. He'll leave the puck to McNabb. McNabb the back end, when the puck in front of Yamamoto, leave the puck out, attacking now by Carlson, I believe. Now go back on the right side, kick out the puck to Riley Smith. Smith on the left side, battle with the Trosadol. Turn around Smith, control the puck on pass the puck behind the net to Carlson. Carlson now control the puck one hands on the right side of Skinner in front of Bouchard. Go back around. Vegas try puck outside zone. Intercept by McNabb. Shoot the puck. Campbell make a save with the grab. No rebound on the right side of the Campbell. That will get the first shot of Vegas good night at the beginning of the third period. Again, Campbell. There we go. Face off on the right side. Jake, not because I'm busy, but I have to get up and go back now. Use will pick either McCabe or Smith. It's not no brainer. That's my. That's what I'm thinking too. And Rabinoff. I want the Oilers to beat the Las Vegas. Here we go. Go back now in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back. Down defensive zone, Edmonton Oilers, and rim the puck D. Return the puck D reverse behind the net, set up by Brent Kulak. Kulak pass the puck to the board, intercept now by Edmonton Oilers, attacking now an offensive zone, kick out the puck at the blind, intercept by Jack Eichel in front of Darren Ryan. Now the Vegas coming back on the right side is Marchessault, pass the puck to Barbachev, saved by the blocker Campbell, recover the puck in the right corner, and Edmonton try puck outside zone, intercept by McNabb, return the puck now, and go back to Marchessault, pass the puck to Jack Eichel on the wall, Eichel on the right side, control the puck, and go back all the way back at the blind, hold the puck, pass the puck to the D, show the puck, tip in front of it, Campbell make a save, no rebound, go back now on the left side, some kind of push in front of the net, that's all. Another shot for the Vegas, the number 29. 0-3 power play for Vegas tonight and 0-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. That's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We appreciate it. I know it's an easy night. Stephenson now, look on the locker room, right? Oof. We're going to see that. Chatler, Stephenson, direction, our locker room. Something to follow up, RG or anybody else in the chat. Go back per Vegas, win it back by the puck outside zone par Edmonton. Turn around par Vegas, go back to Carlson. Carlson contre le puck, running puck to Arden. Arden try back at the stone, running puck to blind, set up to Martinez, pass the puck to White Cloud. Should the puck miss the net, the puck bouncing back, go to be still in the zone. Turn around par Vegas, ballon now by Arden. Turn around the puck, Edmonton try the puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. Go back to the neutral zone, set up by Vegas, lob the puck behind Skinner. You can see a Vegas guy. Puck management, control the situation, time management. It's just right now what you're looking for as a coach like Bruce Cassidy to be sure they don't give the second goal of the game for Edmonton, but we don't need to score 6. We want to be sure they don't give 2. Go back now by head, possible, and I think that was the case about that one over there. We'll have 13:25 to go remaining this guys on this period. It's funny, guys. The San Vegas is an NHL, the most game play in the playoff. Tampa Bay Lightning 98, followed by Vegas 74, Boston 74, and Colorado Avalanche 70. Wow, surprisingly. And for the game, Steve G was said, I will watch a few more videos on Will Smith. Very good hockey player, guys. So I maybe make a video, guys, about fun player Montreal can select Tri-Man Black Pierre Martin. That's a funny one. Will be drafted by Montreal. Go back around, checking out Vegas, down the puck around the board, intercept by Edmonton Oilers, try to get around, pass the puck behind the player. Again, those pass guys are not tape to tape. Another point where the Edmonton struggle tonight. Go back now to the blind, don't play the puck behind the net. The puck bouncing back at right side of Hill, intercept by Edmonton Oilers, use the board, pass the puck in front of the net. Hill make a save. Go back behind the net. Amadio battle with Smith. And then recovery by Edmonton by the puck blind. Nurse in the final tip in front of the net. Block shot. They go rebound in front of the net. Go back to Nurse now. Nurse control the puck. When the puck around the left side, return it to Nurse. Nurse try to get around. Intercept by Trossalo. Pass the puck to Nurse. Trossalo battle for the puck. Vegas going to find a way to get out of the zone. Now Nurse win the battle of the puck. Don't play puck. Did it outside. Finally wave. Goal recovery behind the net by Nick Ag, bring the puck to McNabb. New plus coming for both teams. A little bit over 12 minutes to go remaining on this game. Sharks, Sanson got hurt last night. Yes, coach, écoutez beaucoup d'opinions sur McNabb, top 5 standard 50-50. Yeah, the reason look McNabb is because not the talent-wise players. The talent is there. The problem is the situation around the case over there. But talent-wise, look, he is maybe the number 2, in my opinion. But 4 years to wait, people think he maybe never coming back. I don't know. I don't know those answers. I just give no his talent. But can they wait? I'm not sure. I have a great point about that. Look, Coach, do you like watching the scouting video on the top 10 pick for 2023? I do, Willie. I'm a part of this fun website, and I follow each one of them all the time. It could be from the Atlantic or Bob McKenzie, or everybody talk about those prospects, Corey Perlman or Scott Wheeler. Go back now, attacking by the Edmonton Oilers, recovery puck in front of the Campbell, turn around, go D reverse, a little bit less, 11 to go remaining in this game. Go back now on the neutral zone. Go back now on defensive zone after Martinez recovery the puck, bring the puck to Brandon Jado, return the puck to Martinez. Use the board, don't pay puck for Carlson, intercept by Edmonton, chasing the puck behind the net. Martinez behind Hill, battle now with Brandon Jado, and then Hyman is there too. Go back around. Now the puck stuck between all the 5 players. Go steal the puck by Mike Stone. Long stretch pass, tip by Oilers. The puck a little bit too far. Go back on defensive zone, hit by the Edmonton Oilers, all the way back, recovery by the Vegas, but finally, no, battle, Max Stone stole. You know why the Max Stone is so good? That's why he just proved it to you. He can recover the puck and back checking. He's a really smart hockey player, Mark Stone. Go back now on the left side of the Edmonton Oilers, recovering out by the defenseman. And new players coming for Vegas. We just crossed the last 10 minutes of this game. everybody wants to get out. I understand everybody. Will be a short post game here at the Hockey Nation Live Show, obviously. We have to move on. Go back around the board by the Edmonton Oilers. Should the puck miss the net completely? The puck bouncing back at the blind by Ekholm. Ekholm's coming down. Should the puck go out? Puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing back to Hill. He'll kick out the puck the right side of him. Go to run by Edmonton Oilers. Battle now with Theodore. The puck stuck on the wall. Go back at the left side. Attacking by Edmonton Oilers. Fire puck over the right shoulder. The puck go out of the play. Going to reset with 9 minutes and 16 seconds to go remaining. I'm 100% sure that the app will know exactly what is up with Mishkov. Vincent Cavier is on it, I guarantee. Good night, Gary Connoyer. And it was a no. In Hockey Nation, it was a blast. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate a lot, my friend. I will talk to you tomorrow. Other pressure on Edmonton. Next game, Steve G. Absolutely right about that. Pierre Martin, I think, one thing Montreal has a Poprov. Poprov is a guy born over there. He have a lot of connection over and KHL. He loved Michkov. Poprov sold Sakoski to Montreal Canadiens last year. So I'd be surprised if they pick Michkov now. Again, it comes with some kind of scary, maybe some fans. I know whatever they're going to get. Right? Here's the point at the end of the day, guys. There are two ways. If they get Mishkov, 50% people would be upset. If they pass on Mishkov, for a year to come, the people will compare Kokanemi Kachuk. You're going to compare the player they select number 5 versus Mishkov. So if you take Benson, you're going to compare Benson to Mishkov. If you compare Devosky to Mishkov. If Mishkov show up in the 4 years from today and the NHL, you cannot compare because Mishkov is going to be the best player after Bedard in that NHL draft. That's the key. But I cannot guarantee what he's going to do. I'm not, I don't know enough them, the Montreal Canadiens. Is this only the second year that Jack Hughes can use select a player? So not easy to read them. A lot of things could happen between today until the time of this NHL draft at the end of the day, right? Dollar from les Kraken Panthers final could happen about this. 11 heures chez vous, tu peux sortir dehors. Good night. Here we go. Coach, would you ever do a trade draft about how all the elite players won the cup with each them? Would you ever do a trade draft about how the elite players won the cup with each team? Yeah, it's possible. I just need to figure out the template. But everything is possible. Le problème est aujourd'hui de many teams because ils arrivent from Russia. 11 chez vous. Qu'est-ce que tu veux sortir dehors? Non, je vais me cacher. Il fait trop chaud, Luc. Ben, il y a pas non, Trace, Brave, Luc Lafortune. Mishkov won't come, Luc Lafortune. Just my opinion. Oh, I understand that. Look, Mishkov will come to the NHL once his contract and the NHL is over. He's not going to pass up the possibility to make it that kind of thing. But you want to see the best player happening is Kaprizov. It's exactly what Kaprizov did. Kaprizov still a 2-time stay in KHL. He come back here at 24 years old. So, he just lost his dad, first of all. That's not good news. And we'll see. But did not want to go to Canada, Jeremy. Michel would love to play for Montreal. I would pair him with Sakoski as a mentor. Not really in Rabina because they are almost the same age. So I would not go that way. Donc, look, pourquoi il ne viendra pas? Il va faire des millions de plus dans la Ligue nationale. Not trying to those range your bracket there. Go back on the left side of the Hill, intercept of Vegas by Edmonton. Shoot a puck, another block shot by the goaltender of Hill. Will get another shot on the board for Edmonton Oilers. They are now 22 shots. Can I compare, coach? Oh, it's the same way, Luc Lafortune. The difference between Kaprizov, he was draft 4 round because he already have a contract with SKA. That's happening with Kaprizov, guys. Look, you make me make look. You always make me make some change, some search. I love it. I like it. Look, I know, and I like to learn about different players in each other. All right, let's go see Kaprizov, guys. Kaprizov right now is at $9 million contract. Kaprizov is at 26 years old, 5'10", 192. Signed a contract in 2021 for $9 million for 45. He signed a contract ELC 2 years with the team. I don't know. We don't see the contract right there from Russia. He played for CSKA, guys, exactly what I'm talking about. And he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 6 years, guys, and KHL. So from 18 years old until 24 years old, guys, he played with in the KHL before he moved up here in the NHL. For Kaprizov. He signed a contract of 5 years with Minnesota in 2021. I just wanted to give you an update about him. Pourquoi TKK was overrated. Is Michkov coach. He's 18 years old. He turned 18 years old, Michkov now. Could be big fun with, and look, just try to arrange the conversation again. Michkov is 18. It's not about the dollar. It's about what he come. Look. Again, the only thing we don't know, look, and you don't know, I don't know, and nobody know what would be the world and from today until the next 4 years. We don't know about that. What will you do if you're 18 squad from trying to buy a life supply for? I don't know that one. Wow. Les Oilers ont lancé la serviette en deuxième période, mon Pierre Martin. Ben d'accord avec toi on that one. T'es vite à mort, guys? 743 to go remain. Les Oilers sont meilleurs, Jérémy. Ouais. Give you some update, guys. We have to wait the park drop. That's happening now on that one. Not said why he will not come. Look, well, the problem is because what's going on over there. Look, Pierre Martin, and you know they want to be sure the KHL are stay health. They control the KHL over there too, and that's the reason I will said to you. But Steve G, out pass on Michkov for me. Again, I would be a little bit what I said earlier, guys, is about what's night for me probably over the game, the draft, and the work for the job does not work. Coach, for coach, do you pick Michkov at 5? I do if Will Smith and Leo Carlson is already picked. So between Michkov, Devoski, Michkov, Benson, Michkov, Leonard, Michkov, Moore, Michkov, Perrault, I will pick Michkov in my opinion. Because he's the best player at the lid of the board at number 5. At the time, guys, Montreal Canadiens for the next 3 years, right? Montreal is not going to be a great team. Like whatever Will Smith first of all, Will Smith, it would take them 3 years from today, right? So next year, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26. Now, 26, 27, that's 4 years from today. This is what is coming, Mitch Krav. 23, 24, 24, 25. Smith is not coming. Only 25, 26. So you're going to lose only 1 year, Smith versus him. Same thing with now, we don't know Benson and we don't know with Devosky. But all players from Montreal Canadiens, they select number 5. No one of them is going to start with the Montreal Canadiens at least this season. No one. So, at tournament with, I guess, full-time effort, Adam are absolutely right, dominate for the beginning of this game. Comparable to Bedard, Montreal would take him, Pierre Martin. Absolutely right. Coach has the fan full. The power play again for the Vegas Golden Knight, by the way. Coach for the coach, do you pick up McCraw? I say yes. And any great recent player did not come over the play and then it shall send the collapse of and any great player did not come go the fan full on. Yeah, it's hot right now. Can't do that. Because still with the ball fight, comprendre de Ballard. I want to take him. Pierre Martin, what a turnaround by Vegas. I got it. Controversy player or Montreal favorite. But again, would it be, maybe it would already be picked before that. Cole, do you see Canada winning the cup after this good night tonight? I don't think so. But you never know. It's only one game, guys. That's so wild right now, and that's a playoff. Everybody can win those games. It's just hard. If Mecca was available last year draft, it would have been easily considered number 1. Oh, yeah. Who said Mecca is coming? Too much risk. Nobody knows that, of course. But every player, guys, was a star in Russia. Talking about Fedorov, talking about Ovechkin, Kaprizov, and we can go all the way like that. Shostakin, Vasilevsky, Zorokin, every one of them. Most of them play in the KHL. All of them play in NHL. So why would be different with Mitchkov? Why Mitchkov will refuse to come to play in KHL? They just released 2 weeks ago, guys, the 20th overall pick by the Washington Capitals, Miroshnichenko. They just remove him. They break the contract to let him play in NHL. So I don't know why Mitchkov will refuse to come here. All the players drafted last year in NHL, they are coming to play in NHL the next 3 years. So I don't know about that. Who said, c'est quoi le risque là que je comprends pas? San Jose will probably draft Mitchkov as draft Will Smith. Steve, that's what you remember if you're watching the show earlier, that's what I said. I believe Mitchkov is going to be drafted by San Jose. This is the best pick for the San Jose Sharks. They have nothing to do for the next 4 years. They need to drop money, right? The contract of Lazic, everything like that. And they have to go down for the next 3 years. But, guys, whatever is the game, whatever is boring, whatever is a blowout, whatever you are a fan holders of the Vegas Golden Knight. One thing we do at the Hockey Nation show with less 5 minutes, it's time for what? The final countdown. Hockey Nation live show with the Hockey Cultural Conference directly for the beautiful country of Thailand. Tonight, game number 3. Between the Vegas Golden Knight and the Edmonton Oilers, and less of 5 minutes to go remaining on this game. The Vegas Golden Knight 5 and the Edmonton Oilers 1. That's all for the final countdown. Thanks everybody to join us. Don't forget to click on the like if you did not click already. If you did, thanks so much. And don't forget, we are back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time for the game number 4 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Panthers. No, between tomorrow night between the Carolina Hurricane again the Devils tomorrow night. We are taking about $50-60 million cette run if they stay in Russia. Hockey in Russia is pretty cool. Voyons, tomorrow night. The Devils and the Hurricane. Okay, as Russia, you want to play in America, you will play. I think if Montreal pick him, it's because they have done their homework. Absolutely. Yeah, the final countdown is Canada tonight, Willie. There we go. Al should trade the first, the 2-pick round for San Jose so Al can get Miskov. You don't have to do that, Senska. You just let go. Why to trade something? If not Miskov, it's going to be Smith. I will not do it. I'll be in Italy. July 6th, first thing. Have an amazing, great trip. Adam, enjoy. Great location, Italy. I have a chance to go to Rome, Vetica. Great history. Oh, they've been there before. Great place. And, of course, the wine and the cheese are great. This one said final countdown. And I thought I'll wake you up. Let's go, Devils. Devon tomorrow night. Michelle will donate a lot of money to Russia. Here we go. Power play now for Edmonton Oilers. This is the first real 2-minute power play. They got a 1 for about 40 seconds, I believe, at the middle second period. But this is the second time of the night that they have a power play tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. Want to increasing the limit update right there. The puck now back to the wall. Intercepted now by the Edmonton Oilers. But party blind. Bouchard walk back again to INH. So the puck black and find the net. Rebound by Edmonton Oilers. The ball bouncing back to Bouchard. Back about the left side. Go back to the left. Shoot the puck. Black shot by goaltender. Vegas try to get the puck around. Battle on the left. And go back to the wall to Tresador. Tresador now hold the puck. Go back to the wall, back to the hash mark, back to Bouchard. Bouchard looking now, back to Tresador. Tresador to that. Back again to Bouchard. The puck bouncing back from the net. Go back around. Hyman shoot the puck. Hill make a save. Rebound. Back to Tresador. Fire puck. Black shot by Hill on the diving with the blocker. Go back again to Bouchard. Bouchard keep the puck at the end zone. Bouchard load, shoot the puck, makes a save, he'll make a save, rebound to the side, and Vegas won the battle. Back and stand by Bouchard, hold the puck, 50 seconds to go, back to McDavid, fire puck, and miss the net, puck bounces back to Trossard, return puck to Bouchard, Bouchard walk again, by McDavid, McDavid hold the puck now, back again to the blue line, got INH, back to Trossard, back to Bouchard, with a fire puck, black shot by Vegas, and down put the puck with 40 seconds, and that's what we got right now. Wow, what a great play by the Vegas Golden Knights, and down put the puck again. Wow, maybe we found from her, make sure in the chat, Steve G. Here we go. Welcome back in the house. Thanks so much to be with our initial show. That's what we got. 3:25 to go remaining, guys, on this period. 20 seconds to go. Look like either Mishkov or Smith right now. Looking like either Mishkov or Smith then. I don't know. I would love me and Montreal get Leo Carlson, but like I said before, guys, I was really discouraged when Montreal did not select the top 4. But now we can, with the Will Smith push, I think right now that team is getting better. 3 minutes to go remaining, and Mishkov does not find this funny. Willie, go back now. Vegas for the puck. Campbell make a save. No rebound on the right side. I'm going to whistle about that. Power play very quiet for Edmonton, like the game they did all night. 25-8 for Vegas, 48 for Edmonton. Give some update. Five versus 5. 2:30 to go remaining. These playoffs are very boring. It's blowout after blowout. Yes, exactly what was my comment earlier, guys. 6 of the last 7 games, guys, is all blowout. Going wrong, France, wow, my Adam, you're going to love it, Adam, over there. What a great location to go visit. And no problem for Montreal. They won't mind. Thanks so much for all the live we got tonight. It'll be a quick post game, guys. We're going to get out quickly because it's just like it is what it is. Go back around. Boo Knight, Jeremian, the government, they need a wrench. Go back now. They're offside. Part of Vegas going tonight. Go back to Campbell. Hold the puck now. Less than 2 minutes to go remaining of this period, guys. Wow. Wow, right? 25. Anyway, shot for the Edmonton Oilers. Go back now at the blind, set up by Edmonton Oilers. Bring it back to the goal line. Pushing out by Vegas. Battle on the left side of the Campbell. Intercept by Hill. Intercept by Sissi. Sissi used the ball for himself. Pinch by Vegas. Sissi control the puck on the board. Try to puck around the board and the right set. Intercept now by Edmonton Oilers on the right corner. Pass the puck around by Kane. Leave the puck in the corner. Okay, skating the puck around the board. He'll control the puck. Protect the puck all the way back. Now turn around and go back on the back door. Intercept by Edmonton. Coming out. Shoot the puck. Tip and for net. Block shot by Vegas. They're going to use the board and don't put the puck on the defensive zone of the Edmonton with less of 1 minute to go. Don't forget the likes before leaving. Danny, thanks so much. Keep calm, Willie. Keep calm, Willie. My position is already done. Coach Pierre Martin. Pierre, I'm going with a tour group. Congratulations, Adam, about that one over there. There we go. My brother just Lane and Ram today, Adam. Wow, congratulations. And it will be a nice scene for the Vegas Golden Knight with a little bit less than 24 seconds to go remaining on this game. That's what we got tonight for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. And going to be returning tomorrow night for sure for another great show of the Hockey Nation Live show. We're going to be back tomorrow night. I was expecting a bit more pushing at the end of the third period between both teams. Nurse and Nicolas Roy, Nurse and Nicolas Hag talk each other. And we'll see what happened there. And Nurse keep consider a blow right there. And go back to Nurse and Nicolas all the way back over there. Some kind of pushing. Nothing happened there between both teams. The play continues to play. And finally, we have a whistle on the left side. Nurse and Hag all the way back over there. And Hag refused to fight with Nurse. Wow. Paul, Kane, boss, everyone up. Bonjour, Monsieur Jérémy. Bon voyage, Adam. Son, great. Look like it is. Nurse now go to the locker room. Nurse continues to bark to the Edmonton, to Vegas Golden Knight. Was game, was night. It might be. And Hag does the same thing. Go straight to the penalty box. Go to the locker room. That's it. 16 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this game. We want to drop back all the way back. And we got our way of that. There we go. That'll be the end of this game, guys. Unfortunately, for the between both teams. Final score, guys, for the score of the final score, the biggest 5. We have a super chat, ladies and gentlemen. The first one of the night. Super chat, Dave Everett. Super chat, $6.99 for Mr. Dave Everett. Thanks so much, Dave. Very kind of you to support the Hockey Nation Live show. We really love the super chat and the super sticker. Both really kind to do that at the Hockey Nation Live show. Final score, guys, 5-1, 5 Vegas. Vegas take the lead 2-1 tonight. Send me the link. Coach, I already ordered my better blackjack jersey. Congratulations, Danny. Which number are you going to wear? Number 98? Will be interesting about that. Paul, thanks so much again. Vegas very disciplined, stay out of the penalty box. Well said, Adam. The only way you can beat them is one way like that. I agree with you about this. Game over, RG Calabro. Bonjour, monsieur. There we go. Yes, look at why. Way to go, coach. Thanks so much, Dave. Appreciate that. Again, really kind of you to do that. Final score, guys, tonight. Marchessault with 2 goals for the Vegas Golden Knight. Have an amazing, great night. Jack Eagle at 3-point night with 1 goal and 2 assists for Jack Eagle. And again, Stephenson scored a 6th goal of the night tonight. Now, looked like Stephenson left the ring. The big news tonight is Laurent Brossoit got hurt during the middle of the beginning of the second period. Not returning. And Adam Hill faced to 29, 20, maybe, I don't know, 20 shot. He make all the save for the Vegas Golden Knight. Possible Adam Hill is going to be next goaltender. Game number 4 between both teams. Edmonton have to respond and rebound for game number 4 if they don't want to go back to Vegas with the series at 3-1. They have to tie the game, to tie the series for sure. We have Chicago has a great culture, but they are here away from being a contender again. Would be frustrating for Bedard about that. Chicago did not deserve it. Number 98, New Jersey, a Gretzky when it's not there. Yeah, we'll see, right? Chicago got gift by league to remove a backstory, Jeremy. That's a good point about this for sure. Danny is Shani paying on us. Bedard is going to first overall and the consistent pick. Danny, well, you should be fine. Vinny James 007 confirm about that one over there. And the NHL history of Chicago Blackhawks, guys. Nobody at the Chicago Blackhawks were number 96, 97, 98, and 99. You cannot wear it anymore. But the number 98 could become the first time a player wear for the Chicago Blackhawks. And we can say now it's going to be, of course, Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard going to follow up the Tony Esposito, Stan Mikita, Denis Savard, Bobby Hall, Ken Van Heusen, and Glenn Hall. The player was retired as a number 1, 3, 9, 18, 21, 35. Wow. The highest number someone wear for the Chicago Blackhawks is the number 95. He is the only one where this Dylan Zekura. 3 player wear the number 94 before that. Sergei Parezin. Sergei Parezin. This is the guy I was talking about. Parezin live in Colorado, run the ring. Yannick Perrault and Alex Regula. Wow. So they are number in Chicago. About that. So Danny, you can take a number about the number 98. There's it. Gerard Gagné got fired. Yes, sir. Alan, no goal, no fight. I'm lame performed by the others. A costly mistake for the same guy. Just go back. Game number 4. Culture. Would you love to see an expansion series Vegas versus Kraken? But for the beauty of everything, Adam, yes, why not? Right? One thing I would say to you, Adam, I've always been open up for the new market increasing the. If you think about this, if ever Seattle go there, how much the hockey will be so much popular on the west coast of USA. So at the end of the day, yes. Now on the rating, that's hurt. What you talk about? Because when you don't have Montreal, Toronto, Edmonton, Colorado, Boston, your Rangers, Chicago, that Detroit. When you don't have those teams, the people are not follow up hockey. They left. It's not again. It's just like it's not popular enough. Like in Vegas, everybody's going to be online to watching game or talk to be here, or they go on the TV screening and like a football I'm talking about, right? So that would be the only problem with Seattle Kraken and the Vegas. Same thing with the Panthers versus Hurricane. A lot of people want that series. For me, as a YouTube channel, nobody's going to get there. Like every time we do a game for Carolina Hurricane, I'm dropping about 1,000 viewers at the end of the night. what they do after a game, because it's not a thing the people watching. I'm worried about the same thing with Seattle Kraken, obviously. The people, the fans want to see Connor McDavid. They want to see McKinnon, Ken McCarr, the best of the best. Kraken don't have those kind of players. Jack Eichel in Vegas is good player, but is not popular. You know what I mean? Like the Vegas don't have like a really top player where is really popular. Hurricane, they have nobody there. Like they bring the everybody to watching the game. And you go with Philip Panthers, maybe Matthew Tkachuk. He's the one maybe to be some inter. Yes, you have a base of the fans, but the one never watch the game and they want to see something at the end of the final, right? Like me, basketball or baseball or football, I don't watch those sports. But maybe I will look at the end of the final. Maybe I will pick my curiosity, look about that. But that's what I'm worried about, the Kraken versus Vegas. If we lose Edmonton, Toronto, round number 2, the rating about TV, guys, going to be low, at the lowest they never see the last 10, 15 years in NHL. But we'll see. Bonne nuit. Have a great night, Pierre Martin. Just about you, Jeremy. But I will waste his career in Chicago. Look, can he choose not to be in Chicago Blackhawks? I don't think so, guys. He will go to Chicago, would be fair, would be happy to be there. It's going to be fine. He's going to have a good career in NHL. Chicago will be back on the map sooner, quicker, what we expect. If you like, I'll say in Chicago. But sure, ask her for the trade. He can't Jeremy, but he wants to play in Vancouver. Can't we go not to be on Rangers team? We deserve more. If better, I could pick any number. What number he would pick? He picked 98, in my opinion, really. He want to play in Boston more, Danny. But whatever you got there at night, a fan understand. Yeah, Adam. Yeah. Again, Adam, it's not like the fans for Vegas I'm talking about. I'm talking about general around the league. All right, makes sense? Like, no, Vegas will be fired up over there. That would be a great thing for Vegas, Adam. Sorry, Danny. I don't hear. Danny, learn carefully. He said cannot. Coach, do you think Snow Dog will win the bet on the Senator? This is really strange for me. I don't know. I still believe the group of Reynolds is bigger one, in my opinion. But we'll see. Danny. Catch will need to be it. Listen, he said, Canucks, Danny, you're right, but I think it was more a joke. Anything but the done is his work. But in fact, like Vegas, the Vancouver Canucks guys, because he was born in Vancouver, for sure. Coach, you are getting 98% more than viewers than me. Yeah, Willie, but yeah. I did. I heard, but I want to be trade to the leave. Here we go. What this no do I bet on Danny? The Ottawa Senator group, Pierre Martin to buy the Ottawa Senator. But I want to play in Montreal. Age Canadian team would always be by American domination a bit, man. I mean, a bit sorry. This year, a playoff show you how dominant the Avalanche were last year with 2 sweeps and only 3 losses. Reynolds for Senator, s'il vous plaît. More que the weekend and Snow Dog for Jeremy. And yeah, we'll be interesting about that. Guys, what a great night on Canadian Show. We know we talk about the game between the Vegas Golden Knight and, of course, the Edmonton Oilers. But the night was more attracted by the NHL Draft Lottery 2023. We've been live from 7:30 to 9 o'clock tonight. And now we continue with that show tonight with the play-by-play. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, guys. We appreciate each one of you. We want to thank personally all the moderators to be with us tonight. And we want to thank everybody in the chat that you always been with me. Many of you are already a big supporter of the Hockey National Show. Not because you give money, because you are there every night. That's for me the most important thing. So I want to say gratefully, I'm very thankful and grateful for each one of you. We wish you an amazing, great night, an amazing, great, sweet dream. I can wait to see you tomorrow. And hopefully, please, everybody right now, go pray and pray for the NHL. No blowout anymore for the rest of this playoff. No blowout anymore. Until then, my friend, we want to remind you one more thing because you are, of course, you are awesome. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you have greatness inside of you. Yes, you're an amazing person. And of course, you are, of course, an amazing, a great friend of the Hockey Nation of Jean. Till then, my friend, be well, be L. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate what? The first half of what? Yes, your 2023. Until then, my friend, we want to thank RJ Calabro and everybody in the chat. Have an amazing, great night. Can we see you tomorrow night? Good night, everybody. We love you.